What's wrong? What's wrong with you? La 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 la! La 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 la! Elmo's what the?
Zilla. How was I not inside the room already? Jesus H. Crackers. Is this thing on? So I'm getting ready to stream, right? And of course, I use an iPhone to pick up my face. And it decides to update itself again for like the second time. For what reason? God only knows. I only use it for this one thing. It's like, would you like to encrypt your data? What's the data? Me sitting here looking like a fool for about an hour or two once a week, if lucky. Oh, man. So last time I was on, I played some music. I played some clips. The BBC got that whole stream taken, dude. The BBC should be grateful I remember any of their shows that no one else gives a flying flip about. Jesus H. Crackers. You can't make fun of homosexuals anymore. That's just not my America or Britain or wherever these people came from. So I thought I outsmarted them, right? I'm like, ho, you're not getting me, you stupid little AI. I run in there, right? And I start editing out all the stuff. Then I missed like two things. So YouTube's like, oh, we got you, pal. We've got you. You are stealing content. And it froze my crap up. So I delete it, right? And then you know what YouTube does to me? They lock the video in a perpetual state of processing, even though the clips were cut. So all of the stream went to the fucking BBC. I'd fart on King Charles' nose if I could. In fact, listen to this fart. Ah, crap, you probably missed it. That's prime content, me farting on a microphone. I'm showing you the massive amount of talent I have as an entertainer. God help us. This site sucks. Everything sucks. Nothing's cool anymore. It's all lame and gay. I think that's the problem of getting older. You realize things were better when you were younger. And now they just put so much restrictions and lame stuff on you. They squeeze out the freedom from you. Then they make the kids all fruity. See kids running around with tails on. In my day, you get beaten up for wearing a tail, and you deserve it. That's for certain. Good Lord. Now let's see what the hell's going on, because I didn't really have any plans for the show. I've been real busy as of late. Had some family issues. Family member's health was failing. So I was gone for a week, and now I'm back, and I'm out of the loop because there's so much crazy nuttiness going on. Like the quartering drama just reached level 1000, and it brought in Chrissy Mayer. Oh, crap. I forgot to ask Andy Warski if he's free. I'm going to see if Andy's on right now. Is Andy up? Andy, are you there? Andy, I have cocaine. Come to the stream. Let's see. What have we got? Let's look for something to watch in the meantime. I saw this making the rounds on my goofy little thing here. Let's press play here. Give me the full screen of this crap. For the love of Jesus. You know what? No. Let's watch the entire video. And give me something to do. I'm just going to steal other people's content. That's where it's at, kids. Why do it myself when I can steal? Yes! I've unlocked the secrets of the universe. They're showing me some commercials because I don't have ad block on. And I know people are like, why don't you use ad block? Come on, guy. Ad block. Because I want somebody to get, you're right, I should be using ad block. What the fuck is this, YouTube? You effing Fs. Well, I know I've got some sort of block on this thing. Give me a second here. Here we go. Okay, where the hell's this sound? It's a red flag, dude. Whenever shit goes through your phone, hang that up. That relationship is toast, bro. It's completely done. I've had girlfriends go through my phone and they're like, you're talking to all these other girls. I'm like, yes, I am. I'm making sure that if you do something weird, I can easily leave because you're probably a problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only once though.
Awesome. You didn't find anything, though?
No, I didn't find anything. I was just looking at something specific.
You're looking to see if he was going to the gay bathhouse. Judging by the looks of this dude. Jesus Christ, what the hell happened to men? Every one of these dudes look really effeminate. My God, it's so gay. I'm fast forwarding. Every dude here has mountains of estrogen. This is why there's so many trans women They come out of the pocket off the rip.
When was the last time you watched porn?
And somebody wrote that, oh my God. I could not imagine being like this subservient to a woman in my life. He is at her whim. Anytime she has an issue, they probably have to have like talks and they have to feel out things. They have to look at boundaries. They have to talk about things like microaggressions, some sort of stuff. If she was around me, I'd just be like, you ever thought of shutting the fuck up? It's probably why my relationships don't last past 6 months.
What's the most pressing thing?
You watch porn.
Yeah, I do.
That's really
So
weird.
what?
I don't like it.
Okay.
You shouldn't like him watching porn because he's actually looking at women built like females. You could put money on it that she would unironically look at a chick who does like OnlyFans and go full hilt. I support you. Sex work is real work. You are doing what you have to survive. But then in the same breath, she would find men that consumed it to be subhuman.
Amazing.
I just pro sex workers, do what you want with your body.
Oh my effing God. Oh my fucking fuck. What the fuck? Isn't it sad how we're at a point where you could predict how people are before they even open their mouth, bro? Jesus Christ. What a hypocrite.
If you want to put it online, go for it.
Okay.
But I'm just anti people watching it, and I don't know.
How does that work? How does it work? If no one watches it, then the whole medium doesn't exist and you can't be pro for it. I'm pro eating, but I personally prefer when people starve to death. That's the logic I'm looking at here. And this dude takes it every day because he's a bitch. This dude is such a bitch. Like, bro, tell her to kick fucking rocks. You know, get rid of her. What are you doing? This chick is a Debbie Downer. Why are you wasting your life? Where's your father? If my son came home with a chick like this, I'd pull him aside and say, where the hell are your nuts? Are they in her purse, in her gender neutral bag? You fucking fruits. You animals. I won't force you guys to watch the Macari app thingy. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Give me out of full screen. Making me like look at this shit. Oh. Sorry. Here we go.
Wait, girl, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Things are just.
Not even watching. Don't care. Don't want to see how they could like trick their friends into thinking they're breaking up. Who gives a shit? It's two LA fruits. There's a guy who's clearly in the closet and his beard that hasn't accepted her man takes it in the ass. And I'm not. You see how that guy lives his life? He's like trying to come up with a way to appease her, to defend her, to make her feel like he's on her side. He's like, well, I don't like that your grandmother said you were going to hell for being queer. And she's like, why are you talking about my grandmother? Oh my fucking fuck, bro. Dude. She can't emasculate this dude any more than she's already doing. How is it this guy watches porn? He saw like a porn video a week ago and had a spank, right? But she can have a crush on one of his buddies and say so on like a TV show. Jesus Christ, dude. We got $5 from Tiny MILF. Thank you, Tiny MILF. God bless you. Let's go through like the small amount of super chats I won't have to take forever. Jericho Grab for the 5. How have you been lately, man? Hope you're doing things for yourself. Much love for the tuna, man. Doing things for myself. I slept like for 10 hours. So I did that for myself. That was huge. That was a big one for me. That was a massive win, my dude. It was fantastic. The best time I've had in a while. $20 for Bending Star. Gundam, my friend, I'm so happy to see you. I hope you and all of these lovely people are doing well. How bad is YouTube dealing you this week. As always, you and all these people are amazing. Rock on, my friend. I now do what Jobby the Hung does. And Jobby the Hung was like, you got to treat YouTube like this. You got to set it and forget it. He's like, you upload, you walk away. It's just another job. And I'm like, you know what, Jobby? You're right. You are a sage, a gentleman, and a scholar. Cole, man, the king for 14. Not a juicy tip. Got to work, but it's something. Well, thank you, Coleman. Let's sing some juicy tip sounds. Michael's slogan. I probably got Michael's lone dog for the 9 months of total BS. But I finally got, I probably got that wrong. Esridge here in Australia. What is that? The market here is worse than the US, man. I hate real estate. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, God. I couldn't imagine trying to get a house in Australia with the way things are. It's hard getting a house here. Like, I missed out another house like 2 nights ago, and I really crashed out because I was trying to like get it for a more fair price, but it's just impossible. And then you go on Twitter or something, and all these motherfuckers are telling lies. They're like, oh, the housing market is collapsing. No, it's not. No, it's not. You go to a red state, dude, a nice red state, a city area or near a good developing area where there's plenty of jobs, opportunity, life, live music, etc. Dude, every house is $500,000. I saw one house that was a 2-bedroom, and this motherfucker wanted $550,000 for this small piece of shit. If I could jump through a screen and kick someone in their teeth, I'd do it. How on earth? I'm not going to do this. You don't need to hear my misery. You don't. But I have to give up some juicy tips here. Help me out here, Phil.
Let's hit the goals right now. And let's get a big, fat, juicy tip. Let's get some goals hit. Let's hit the goal right now by the end of this podcast. A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
Oh, the tips are so juicy. Hold on. There's something red here. Uh-oh. It's how do I get this to go again? Trey Stonewall has gifted 20 no refund memberships. The juiciest. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, the worst time. Help me out, Phil.
A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right? Let's get more subs on Kick. Come on, let's get someone drop a nice juicy tip. How about a nice distracting super chat? Juicy tip.
Oh my God. Thank you, Trey Stonewall, and everybody who's given to the slowly moving out of upstate New York fund. Now somebody wrote something. I'm trying to see. They said like they saw Toggy somewhere, but the chat moved quicker than my old eye. Here we go. Boogie. Hey, Gundo, found the MG Toggy's model at my local CVS. Bought it because you said you were hard to find. It'll be my first Gundam model since I was 13. Hey, fantastic, man. Fantastic. You know, everybody loves the Toggies. I was looking for one. I'll find one. They'll get back in stock at New Type or something. Because I was gonna build one for somebody who has been on my channel since I first started doing the YouTube thing, and they were following me back when I was doing mod videos, which, you know, I missed that a lot. Too bad it didn't go anywhere for me. It would have been lovely to be known for just like enjoying video games. This avatar can't pick up my the look of disdain on my face. What a fucking bitch this dude is, bro. Dude, tell this knock-knee, flat-chested, flat-ass, liberal jackass to go fuck herself. Could you like live with a shred of your dignity as a human being, as a man? Is this like what you would settle for? This is your life? You're literally led by the nose by a complete and utter goober of a chick. Good Lord. Yeah, I swear off dating morgue chicks. They're always like liberal, possessive, weird, and they talk too much about dead bodies and shit.
We met at a women's festival last year. She's really sweet.
Okay.
And
A women's festival, because that's what we need more of in America, to celebrate asshole how weak these dudes are. Like, if your woman's telling you this, you do it. And then you rail her until her fight or flight instinct kicks in, because that's the only time they're getting anything out of it. Trust me. Good Lord. I used to be kind of weak like this when I was like 19, 20 years old, but I got out of it real quick after a few chicks broke my heart. Jesus Christ.
Hey, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, you want to try bondage and a leash?
Yes.
Yes, tie her up, put a leash around her neck, and rail her. What's wrong with you? You queer? Get me out of here. I'm done with this. Jesus Christ. This is why dudes get cheated on, bro. This is why dudes get cheated, because so many of these guys are so fucking weak that these women have to run off with a guy that has some testosterone still in his body. Jesus Christ. Oh. What the hell's wrong with these kids? They're one shot away from, they're one HRT shot away from becoming women. Oh, man. Ugh. See, this is why Rumble will win in the end. Kick. I don't know who will win. I don't care. Wait, did Rumble they give me a check mark or something? They're supposed to do that. Let me go check. I bet they didn't. Rumble, I'm not on the recommended page, but they recommended the fucking quartering since day goddamn one, but not me. What the figgity fuck, dude? Damn it. I'm not verified. It only got 33 viewers of this shit. Fuck it. Why am I even on Rumble? They can suck my dick. I'm leaving. Jesus Christ. Ugh. All right, time to doom scroll. What? Clavix will be live at 5 p.m. with JD Vance and Jake Paul on Kick. This can't be real. Bro. This country's fucking cooked. I'm moving to Japan. What the fuck is this? Things are so retarded right now. And this is what the vice president is doing. The conservatives are going to fucking lose the presidency. They're going to lose the House. They're going to lose the Senate. They're going to lose everything. I do like this meme right here. Somebody put this motherfucker right next to Uncle Baby Billy. That is dead on. Jesus Christ. I'm pissed, bro. That is fucking dumb. Could our politicians not be retarded for a week or two? You know? How about that? A week or two of where we remotely seem normal. Fucking A. Ugh. Okay, what's the quarter up to? I'm gonna watch the quarter clips. I don't care anymore. You don't do this for me, Rumble. I'm going after your guy.
Hey, by the way, huge shout out to if you still haven't tried 1775 coffee, now is your shot. The 1775 starter kit just dropped only 1,000 units. You're getting that bold dark roast that hits hard, the smooth medium roast, and the Vitality mushroom coffee for clean energy and laser focus with no crash. Highly recommend the mushroom coffee.
It's clear that coffee doesn't work if he's on it.
All single origin, small batch, toxin free and mold free. Plus, you're also getting a golden spoon clip because freedom isn't scooped with plastic, a frother strong enough to stir up your coffee and your mother-in-law.
There's no way in hell that golden spoon is real gold.
Opinions. And a black 1775 tumbler, $170 worth of coffee and gear, yours for $99.
This is a long-ass ad read, brother.
You've been watching 1775 blow up on Rumble, wondering if it's actually worth it. Spoiler, it is. Go to 1775coffee/studio and grab your starter pack before they're gone. Bold beans, clean fuel, and the morning routine that stands for something just like Rumble does.
Oh my
Yeah, check out
God.
their
Get out. Get out. It's still going. Mother, help me, please. Jesus Christ. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I just got so fucking tilted by that shit. I actually closed completely out. Oh my God. Look at those anime titties. What's going on here? Hillary Duff was brutally honest on Call Her Daddy. Right after her divorce, she met her now husband, Matthew, a really nice guy. And her reaction is basically, he was just too nice. Yada, yada, yada. Fantastic. I love when women tell me these sort of things.
So I think we had like a date maybe a few days after or a week after or something. And it was great. But he was so nice to me. And I remember being like,
hold on. What are the oranges for?
Like after a few times we had hung out, I was like, he's just so nice. That's not really a thing.
So you thought it was like almost a red flag that he was too nice?
I think I was just like not ready to accept all of that yet. I was like coming out of that, like a long relationship, a divorce. Like I was just like chaotic.
Yeah.
I think I needed some chaos first.
Yes. Meeting a nice guy that's actually going to treat
Women are just nothing but chaos on the average. Real talk. Real talk. A woman's natural habitat is fucking chaos.
you well. You're like, wait, can you pause for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
But it's like controlled chaos. They can explore chaos so long as they're in a safe society. When they're in like a situation where everything's nutty, they need a safe space.
Let me
I'll
get my
be
shit
back.
together and I'll come back.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
That, like right there, where she said, let me get my shit together
Yeah.
and I'll come back. That is so real. There's so many times I've been involved with women that had that energy. There's this one time I was just boning this goofy goth chick. She was dumb as rocks, bro. And when I say she was dumb, I mean she was dumb. And she was a vegan. What the fuck is with goth girls and being vegan? I can't stand that shit. The only thing worse are like, you know, those scene girls or party girls that are vegan, because then they got to tell you about how eating food is like meat is bad, and they try and show you like all these animal kill videos and try and change your mind or whatever. But I'll get back to the point. This goth chick was so goofy. She would like buy those TV dinners that you microwave, and she would only eat the fucking vegetables. It's like, why don't you cook fucking vegetables? This seems so stupid and wasteful. Anyway, you know, after nailing her one day, she starts talking about this one guy that really loves her. And she's like, he hasn't been with another woman since he's been with me. He's been like celibate and single for 5 years. And I figured, you know, one day we're going to get married. And I'm sitting there like, well, then why are you fucking with me? If you really think that this dude is where you're going to end up, I don't know. Why don't you be with him now? Like, what are you doing this for? She goes, oh, like, when I say I'm going to be with him, I mean, like when I'm 40. That was like the minute I knew she was a piece of shit. You got to stop putting your dick in crazy, bro. What do you mean? I got to stop putting my dick in crazy. It's all that's out there. It's crazy. Oh, hold on, Andy. I've seen if Andy wanted to come on and talk some sort of shit. Basically, I'd have to have Andy pull up stuff because I don't have any of the crap. That's my point. Like, women literally have at least one dude in their life. And if they're like fucking around, being goofy and crazy and shit, there's one guy they have as a backup. And don't be that guy. Never be that guy, because she won't be with you until she knows for certain she has no other options. And at that point, she has been with a lot of people. She's had a lot of failed relationships. She is basically a walking bill. And even if she's with you out of like fear of being alone. So it's not even out of love. It's out of like necessity to save herself. Case in point, bro. Bob Chandler, Chris Chan's father. Did you know that Barb only was with him and married him because he had a house? Barb literally married Chris Chan's father solely to have a house. So even that ugly old bitch was gaming the system, bro. Yeah, something to think about, my dude. I'm giving you life lessons. I'm the real manosphere. What the hell is this? Is this Devil May Cry? God, what happened, dude? They really got to stop letting Netflix take over animes. No, not even looking at that. Because I know I'll get hit with a copyright. And they'll say some shit like, what? Ain't no way. Is this real? You know, I hate AI, bro. I hate AI because now I don't know if something's real or bullshit. It has to be AI. Because it would have been funny if it was real. All right, let me get back to actually doing something remotely. In the vein of something going on, please forgive me. We need more pimp sermons. That wasn't a pimp sermon, bro. That's just like basic life advice. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. I kind of sometimes think I should just do like a manosphere show or something where I just talk about dating and giving guys tips and what to look out for, because I kind of feel like what the fuck the manosphere is now is like male e-girls. They're running around, hitting themselves in the face with hammers and shit. Their looks maxing, they're doing coke, they're taking ketamine, they're like doing all these fake events. Klavix has his own nightclub, but his dad canceled his cell phone. Like, what is this shit now, man? That's not helping young men figure out how to navigate dating in the world. It's literally like retarded slop. What the fuck do I know? You know? What do I know? What do I care? You know, I've already wasted like some of the best years of my life on content creation. I'm kind of bitter at this point.
There is no easy fix. We are talking 45 years of undereducation in this country when they started defunding educational programs in schools and everything. So when you talk about rational thinking or critical thinking, who would you be talking to? Because most of the population don't know how to do that. They weren't taught how to do that. They believe in superstition and fairy tales. So,
well, what's superstition and fairy tales? I mean, critical thinking and rational thinking doesn't mean that you can't have religious beliefs. Even if you are an atheist or whatever, at this point in life, you can't argue the fact that the more that America moved away from being a Christian nation, the more our moral compass eroded, the more it burned away into ashes. Frankly, I would rather people believe in fairy tales and have some semblance of human fucking decency than to be the godless heathens that they are now and believe in absolutely nothing except the next Taylor Swift album. That's just me. Frankly, the truth of the matter is the average person is probably kind of moronic, and they need to believe that there is some sort of ultimate divine punishment if they're too big a piece of shit. Sorry if that triggers anybody, but maybe faith in God would make a few people less garbage. That's what we need right now. Christ is king. I mean, I'd rather believe in Jesus than a gay man's asshole mincing around a stage to RuPaul music.
the bad guys win. They won.
Who's the bad guy?
Fascism is back. Yeah.
Fascism's back. Last I checked, you know, don't get me wrong. I think the current administration's retarded as shit. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that the Democrats didn't force me to laminate a fucking vaccine card just so I could go shopping in New York. Fuck you very much. This is what makes politics so great in this country. Both sides are fucking assholes, and they're pretending that the other side is crazier than the other one. The left is just as guilty as the right for being garbage. Fucking A, I can't buy a house. And the person who fucked it for most of us was the Democrats during the Biden administration, during 2022, when they decided to print money like it was going out of style or they were using it in a Puff Daddy video. Fuck you. And don't get me wrong, Donald Trump and his fucking tariffs and bullshit with gas so fucking high, it's $200 to fill up my tank isn't making anything better either. But please, tell me how the Democrats will fix it, Rue.
Hey. I mean, at this point, the only thing we can do, our only comeuppance, is to party.
Yes, just like the Uyghurs before the Nazis came, it's party time. Oh my God. This is why you don't let I'm sorry. But it's like, you can't afford a house. It's time to party, little dude. Gas prices got you down. It's time to zhuzh. Work, cover girl.
And dance and have fun and laugh and let's play games because
what does that do? I've seen people protesting ICE literally doing this. And you know what it does? Nothing. They look like douchebags. You see them dancing around. You can't see me dancing, but I'm dancing. To protest ICE. What does it do? Besides it blocks traffic, the ICE shit's going on. Anyone who's just trying to get to work and live their life now has to deal with the fucking conservatives and the liberals fighting. That's right, Fluffy.
they got what they wanted, man. They got it. Well, they got it. So I'm going to be dancing. I'm going to be happy.
Well, when the Democrats are in charge, they got what they wanted too. Billions to the Ukraine. Just like the fucking Trump administration's burning trillions to fight Iran for no fucking reason anymore. They're telling us there's nukes, but guess what? George Bush said there was nukes when they went into Iraq, and magically they weren't there. Fuck you very much. Won't be fooled again. I forgot my point.
Some fun. Join me. Hey, there is...
Well, okay. Thank you, Rue. Don't depend on the queers to fix anything, dude. Everything's fucked up. Dance. Inflation's up. Dance. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I got sent something to Rumble. Oh, man. Oh, and I got to jump through this. If somebody sent me a Rumble, God bless you. Let me go check. I got to jump through these hoops like the garbage rat. Why is that the wrong thumbnail? Thank you, Fluffy. Okay. No, Fluffy, no. Oh, my God, the dog. Fluffy, you're making this harder on me. This is why Hassan shocked his dog to death. Ace says, is $20 on Rumble. Hey, Gundam, watch this while loading mags. Cheers to the Escape from New York fun. Thank you. I'm going to get me some guns when I get out of New York. Vizo for the 10. Don't leave us, Gundo. Thank you, Vizo. That was nice of you, dude. Listen, I got to threaten Rumble so they give me my comeuppance. Because I deserve them. Come here, Fluffy, you beautiful little puppy. She doesn't like it when I get mad. She then starts barking. She also doesn't like it if I hit the punching bag. I start throwing punches, the dog goes off. I'd show you, but, I'm not in the mood. Okay, here's an interesting one, dude. This one actually bothered me because it was so stupid.
This is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting. Some very rich old white men are exerting their power to suppress our own people, thus creating a feeling of civil war in the streets, preparing the haters to hate, teaching them how to shoot. They're not even trained right, to kill. This is all a preparation for a very insidious problem that's happening in our world. And
why do we always hear about revolutions from rich people in Hollywood? Like, why don't you go do the revolution, bro? You, Billie Eilish, all of them. Why don't you people with the money, the resources, and also the stuff needed to do something? All right. I'm barely getting by. Eggs are like $8 here for I think 18. So I'm not much interested in shedding blood for either side, honestly.
For me, I have to speak out that we will not be iced out.
Oh,
this is not going to happen. They can't take us all down. If the whole world showed up on Putin's doorstep or on the Iranian's doorstep or in Washington, it would stop. They'll kill 550 million, however, but
they'll kill 550 million, whatever. Yeah, and I have a feeling it won't be you getting gunned down, my guy. Everybody wants to have a revolution, but nobody wants to lead the revolution. That's the thing. I don't want to hear any of this mess, especially from people that play pretend heroes and bad guys. As someone that's been shot at, Ain't nothing cool about it, as Cat Williams said back in the day.
The rest of us would survive.
The rest of us would
With a
survive. Who are those that will survive? The celebrities? I'll tell you this right now. If shit went down, I'd probably go after streamers that were rich because I know it'd be easy pickings. You know, you'd be able to take them down easily. You get some food, some nice clothes before it all ends. You know, that would be my MO. They're not going to be loaded to the gills with soldiers and shit like the government.
This is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. Ain't nobody fighting a revolution. Everybody's a lazy, fat piece of shit that uses too much DoorDash. Real talk. That dog, what do you think you're doing, Fluffy? You're not a guard dog. You're tiny. Get in your bed. Fluffy's like, when the revolution comes, you will not be spared. And I'm like, shut up, Fluffy. Down with the bourgeoisie.
But we have to be strong enough to know that we can change the world. We have to change it from within. So if I'm spiritually ready and right, you know, and I'm ready to understand other people and to agree to disagree with them and say, okay, let's find the solution together, then that starts to change things. Not by deporting immigrants, not by killing brown and even white people on the street. It's crossing over now, and believe me, this is gonna really spark the nature of so many people who are gonna.
As someone who lives as a normal American, I'll tell you right now, a guy from that show Breaking Bad, nothing will happen. No one will do shit. Cut it out. Stop LARPing. Reality is nobody really gives that deep a shit. Even the people that say they care don't really care that much. That's the truth. That's the real thing, man. Come on, guy. This is some bullshit. Celebrities are really just so out of touch, man. So crazy. Like, I wish to God I had money and that level of just self-confidence to say something that crazy. You know, the revolution will come and sure, they'll take on, you know, Putin and he'll blow up 50 million of them, but the rest of us will live comfortably, hopefully. No, wrong. He'll launch a nuke. America will launch a nuke. Korea will launch a nuke. Then before you know it, the whole thing's done. We're all toast. We're living in Fallout. We're living in like, what is it? Metro 2055 or something. No, that's how it really goes down. By the way, did you guys hear that Trump had like a cell phone? Like a gold phone, dude? When the fuck did that happen? Ricky Gervais is right. Celebrities should shut the yes. Ricky Gervais is like the only one left with some semblance of humanity. This shit I saw on Twitter, I didn't even know about gold Trump phones and nobody got them.
Today, we're here to introduce Trump Mobile, making phones in America. It's about time we bring products back to our great country.
We're going to be. When the fuck did Trump Mobile happen? Was I sleeping? This guy right here, this motherfucker here. Jesus Christ.
Having call centers for Trump Mobile in St. Louis, so we're keeping our data onshore. We plan to build phones in America. All of our customer support is in America. A lot of people.
Dude, that's a scam. Build phones in America? Those phones would be like $5,000.
People are getting ripped off, to say the least, because they don't pay attention to their cell phone plans. So I think we can do it better.
Hey, Trump supporter here. This goes out to Don Jr. and Eric. Where the f*** is my phones? I ordered 4 gold Trump phones in the summer. Now we can't get any f***ing updates on them.
I'm looking this up, bro. This is nuts. Trump gold phone. Sold gold T1 phone will start shipping this week. That's what's saying here. Turn Trump mobile site indicate that phones may never come. Bro, what? One article's like, yeah, they're going to ship this week. Then 2 hours later, it's like the phone will never come.
Well over 500,000 people each paid a $100 deposit to get in on the planned and promised Trump phone. Not a single confirmed customer, though, has gotten one. This is a report from the IBT. Meanwhile, the website for the so-called Trump Mobile, which isn't very mobile, includes a disclaimer. A pre-order doesn't guarantee a device will be produced or made available for purchase. I mean, that is just out there. A pre-order means not a pre-order. We just hold your $100 and we might never make the phone. They haven't shipped any phones. The company's selling point was that this somewhat gilded device would be made in America. You heard that in some of those clips. Now they say it will be proudly American. I guess that's kind of how the phone.
Yeah, that's like, okay. I have like a motorcycle trailer. I think it's like a Kindin or something, right? I bought it before Trump got in office. Thank God. When I bought the Kindin, it was made in America, American steel by Americans. $2,300. Damn good thing. It's actually a great trailer. Real small, compact, yada, yada, yada. If you ride motorcycles, you know what I'm talking about. After Trump gets in office with all his stupid-ass tariffs, the made in American Kindin out of like steel and stuff, it's like $5,000 now. It's crazy. But they have a mostly made in America version that's Chinese steel. And that one's like $2,000 or something. So that's what they mean. Basically, it'll be a phone mainly made in China, and somebody American might like put a sticker on it. And that's how they get you.
Identifies. It will be designed with American values in mind, but that's not how.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. You know, I saw this dude on Facebook Marketplace. He was selling like an enclosed trailer. An enclosed trailer for like 2 motorcycles. It's like $4,000. And I really thought about it, bro. But then I was like, what if it's like one of those Facebook Marketplace things where I show up and I just get shot and robbed? So like I didn't buy it. But man, oh man, do I wish I could have got that. It would have been so sweet.
Country of origin labeling works if you're going to make something here or have it abroad. The mother of all tariffs president ought to know that. The phone reportedly.
There were Obama phones. I heard about that. Obama phones were put through by Bush and were at least real.
In China, but again, that's if it's made. So far, the company now said
MAGA isn't beating the cult, the memes. Bro, you know what? You're right. You were fucking right, dude. I like see some people supporting the most wild shit for Trump. Did you see when Trump used AI to fucking turn himself into Jesus Christ? Giving people blessings? Bro, that day was so fucking nuts for me. So nuts. And the weirdest part is people were in there like, he is sent here by God. The Lord sent us Trump. And I'm like, we're fucked. How can we like sit here and talk about how crazy the left is when the right is going down the same nuttiness? Hold on, I got to share this clip with you. I've had it on my computer for years because I love it. It's like this dude talk about Donald Trump and how smart he is. And you know, YouTube never gave me flack for using it as a joke, but whenever I played something that made fun of Biden, YouTube beat the shit out of me.
I'm going to tell you why I support President Trump. He is a problem solver. In fact, I'm amazed of his genius.
I wonder how that dude feels about Trump right now with like diesel at $6. And I know I'm going to piss people off. I know I'm going to piss people off with like me not being fucking pro everything Trump is doing because everybody's so fucking politically polarized right now. I remember when I made fun of Biden. Do you remember that day when Joe Biden was shaking hands with nothing? Let me see if I can find the clip. That was a good one. I think I found it. If he did it more than once, bro, I'm going to be like fucking taken aback, actually. And I'm going to rip some ass in honor of this. This is it. What is this? My dude's just like, thank you for coming, Superman. Dude, you have no idea how much trouble I got in on YouTube for laughing at this, right? I got so much trouble. Then, like, I go to my Patreon, and my Patreon's lit with messages. People private message me, and they're so fucking mad. They're like, Gundam, I can't believe that you are a fucking conservative grifter. that you have decided to appeal to the conservatives by making this content. Hope it's worth the money. And I'm sitting here like, bro, he's shaking hands with thin air. It's fucking funny. You know, like shit on me. It's funny. I'm like doing what RuPaul said. I'm just trying to laugh and dance. You know, I take it back. Maybe RuPaul knew something. I just realized I'm doing what RuPaul told me to do. Try shaking more hands. Oh my God. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. You know, he is so confused. I love it. We are the only generation to live through like 8 once in a lifetime events. Ukraine war, the US government printing up so much money that it devalued the dollar. It was 10 years of inflation in 2 years, right? COVID, OnlyFans. Who else went to war, dude? We got what do we got? Iran now. I'm like, I can't even keep up with it, dude. Bird flu, migrant crisis. Dude, we're just getting beaten the shit out of. Meanwhile, past generations, they were like, oh, crypto. Yes, crypto. Thank you. Past generations literally just had like one thing. Like in the 80s, gas prices got expensive like they are now. And what else happened? The Great Depression, World War II, World War I, and that shit spaced out. NFTs, that one was fucking retarded, bro. Oh, it's my boy Rec. I was talking about you earlier, Rec. This dude has been watching my shit since day one. Rec is a real one. It was him and Fallout Pro. Those are like the two guys I remember the most. But Fallout Pro is gone. God bless him wherever he is. World War I, World War II were within the same generation. Okay, you got me there. You got me there. When was the Korean War? That was like near Vietnam, right? Well, frankly, you know what I mean, dude. We're getting cooked. We're getting cooked. Like before, it felt like AI girlfriends. Yeah, that's gonna be a big one soon. The 2008 financial crisis. Yeah, but like we weren't adults then, dude. I'm like saying like 2008, you know, I was still like fucking around and thinking the world was full of like life, love, and joy. You know, I wish we have another fucking financial crisis just so we could buy houses, dude. AI, we're going through AI too. Jesus. We're fucked. 49 to 51 for Korea. Ooh, dude. So like World War I happened, World War II. A few years later, you get the Korean War. Jesus. Thank God we weren't involved in that one. That was when they actually snatch you up to fight. Bending Star for the 10. I've done that a couple times with the girl I've been with. A lot of the ones here are into that. Hey, I hear you, Bending Star. Those are the best girls. The ones into like really perverted stuff that are like willing to do almost anything you want. Those are the memories you keep. Hidden Chain Beast unknown for the 5. Hey, Gundam. Tactone needs a third person for his podcast idea. Tactone, Nux, and someone else. Hey, you want me to show up? If I get paid or something, I'll show up. Why not? Why not? If it's going to help me get out of YouTube's algorithm or whatever, I would do it. I'll send Tactone a message. He literally DM me and he was like, I love your videos. I'm like, hey, thanks for watching. And then he never replied again. It took him like a year to reply to me. He invited me on his show. I DM'd him. I don't hear from him for a year. Come on. For what the fuck is 25 Ron, my dude? Sad that on FNT panel, none ever got your Sunny and Philadelphia jokes. I always LMAO. Longtime fan since Win 10 Sound Fix. By the way, love your music. Get the fuck out of New York. God bless you, dude. You've been around forever then. Remember when I was like still doing computer tech stuff? I was trying so hard to like be successful or something in like a good way. I really did, but nothing worked. And then one day I just started bitching and everybody else is like, hey, this homosexual's kind of right. And it launched me into the stratosphere. Jeff for the 10, sup Papa. If you're interested in talking Gundam with someone, I'd recommend Robert Mayer Burnett. I recall on one open bar, you both got into it about the movie and model kits, and it was oddly wholesome. Let me look up the name. You know, I can't remember. I can't remember what I did on open bar. I can't remember much anything anymore. Oh, God. I have to like apologize to Drinker. I was supposed to be on open bar. And, you know, I had the issue with my family member, and I was rushing over to her house to help her out. So by the time I was done, open bar started. Everybody's having a good time. And I was out of it, man. You know, that sort of out of it you get in when you realize people you think are fucking immortal aren't, and you aren't quite prepared for that reality, you know? So I couldn't drag my ass in there. And then somebody was having a kid that day too, and it was Drinker's birthday, and I was just like, no, I'm not coming in there fucking being miserable and sad and ruining it for everybody else. I'll just sit in quiet, you know, solitude and just eat shit. Was this guy an open bar? He's a filmmaker? I was talking to like a filmmaker, bro. I'm talking to a dude who actually accomplished something in life, and I don't even realize it. I was doing a show back in the day with Jobby the Hung, and I wish we could do it again because I love doing that show with Jobby. It was Apex Collector. We never settled on a name. First was Plastic Crack, then it's Apex Collector, and we just talked about collecting, you know, figures and model kits and enjoying the hobby. It was one of the best times I had doing a show. And then we had one episode where we sat and we watched dudes review rubber dolls. It was so much fun. But like Jobby's fan base hates my guts because like they're all left leaning and a lot of them are trans. And the trans community does not like me that much, especially after I did the Hogwarts video. So that's that. And frankly, with how I am now, I don't give a shit if nobody likes me anymore. You know, before I used to be like, please don't be mean to me. I'm just trying to make jokes. I don't really have any problem with anybody. Now I'm like, fuck you. I don't care. Who cares? Eat my shorts. Virtual Mate Mew for the 2. You seen the Stranger Than Heaven presentation? Name rings a bell. Oh, wait. No, it couldn't be. I was about to say, is that like Yakuza looking game that got the plug pulled on it? Or let's see. Let's Google that. Oh, it's the other one where like it's kind of like Yakuza over like decades. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I know DSP did because I was like working on DSP stuff that I was going to put on the show, and then I kind of didn't because I'm ill prepared. Let's see. Let's keep burning through these. Let me find something to put on the background. Let me find something. Well, that's Biden. Oh, boy. No, that's the DSP doc. Oh, I'm such an asshat. What happened to my Twitters? I'm about to just play Biden and not care because I'm a terrible human being. Oh, of course, it's going to run slow. I also noticed, like, wasn't Pokimane crying about, like, being implicated in a murder or something? And the FBI came after her. She made it about herself. Can I watch this, like, clip on YouTube? It's that show, Euphoria, and it's that chick. Can I watch that? She's, like, rubbing ears on her boobs and stuff. No, I can't. Are you sure? Temple Night. Or is that Tangerine? All right, I'm going to like look at it, okay? And maybe if we don't have sound on, YouTube won't catch me. I got to admit, I'm liking Euphoria a little bit more.
Do you want to hear my pussy?
This is just wholesome.
Instructions to be told what.
Bro, I'm telling you, Twitch Shots are going to be doing this next week. Mark my words. Morg Pie is going to be doing this. Pirate Night. For the 10. Been a while since I've seen you on your streams. Have you seen the newest lolcow? He doesn't know what the oranges are for. And he's more entertaining than Phil. Oh, you mean the quartering? I've watched that drama unfold. Like, it was the middle of the night, right? I wake up and one of my friends and associates sends me like this Chrissy Mayer stream. She got fucking destroyed because she interviewed Melanie Mack and ignored people talking about the quartering drama, bro. Dude, that chick just ended her career. She ended it. It's like completely over. Then like Nerd had to take her off F&T for a hot minute. Broski. It's not looking good. And she was like, Grand Axe to the 5, Gunham, give me a bottle of anything and a glazed donut to go. David Lee Roth reference. I know that because like I just like the way his makeup looked. I thought it was really fucking cool. I wanted to do that look for a show. I don't even know what song he did for that. So I can't even like pull it up for you, honest to God. Let's see if I can find that Chrissy Mayer thing though. It was like wild, dude. I wonder if I piss off people in my circle if I like look at it. All right, I hit up Andy to see if he's free. He hasn't replied, so I guess I can't get Andy on to talk to me about all the nuttiness going on. Oh, well. Yeah, it's my fault for like missing out weeks ago when he was free. No one to blame but myself. Yeah, all right, let's get back to these super chats. Let me get through this. Zombified Butler for the 50. I'm tired, boss. Here's a juicy tip. In fact, this is a juicy tip. Let's get some Phil in here to help me. Fill me in, Phil. Wait, where's Phil?
A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
Monkey King 0 is also gifted 5 while Fluffy claws her kennel. How about one more Phil for the road?
Let's get more subs on Kick. Come on, let's get someone drop a nice juicy tip. How about a nice distracting super chat? Juicy tip.
Oh, thank you for those tips. They're the juiciest. Massive Doggle for the 5. There's a reason actors were dogs of society back in the Roman Empire days. Well, we're far from those days, dude. But it does feel like we're at the end of the Roman Empire, where everything is just like focused on the stupid shit in the Colosseum rather than the fact that our economy is burning, our leadership's trash, and we're surrounded by enemies on all fronts. And our president is sitting there saying he wants to turn Venezuela into the next state. And he's posting that on the official Twitter and shit. And it's just like, you know, it can't be done. So why are we even doing this dumb shit? But, you know, whatever. Black Vulcan has been a member for 5 months. I don't care about a revolution. I just want to be alone. You know what? I don't care about a revolution. I just want to have a nice house with a backyard so I can watch my dog run around. And then I want to get another dog so she has someone to play with. That's what I want to do. I want to sit in my backyard on a sunny day listening to rock and roll music. Hold on. I'm going to like bypass YouTube by using my phone. Crap. Give me a second here. I'm going to imagine it. I'm manifesting right now, chat. Okay? That's what I'm doing. Now give me a heat wave blast. Kids is screaming. Ladies' night in Buffalo. I want to be in my backyard while this shit is just blasting, dude. And my dog is playing in the yard. It is just me, Steve Vai, and Diamond David Lee Roth while I'm getting drunk, not thinking about my ass job. I need to stop before I say something I shouldn't say. Zombified Butler has been a member for 2 months. Professional pretenders, LARPing as revolutionaries. It's easy to like call for a revolution from the safety of your $1 million home and your lavish lifestyle. Jordan Fadeaway for the 2. Phone brand phone. It's all drop shipped. Dude, I think I saw you on like LT stream a couple times watching Filbert. Wreck for the 2. There's a Gundam down here. Classic wreck. Never changed. Sky Reaver for the 2. Is it time for some Bowie yet stories? I wonder if I could get away with a different type of Bowie. Have I ever talked to you about a Japanese band called Bowie, but it's spelled Boowey, I believe? They were like the first real Japanese rock band that led to all the J-rock that subsequently followed them for decades to come. With interesting hooks and beats. I'm trying to get around like the copyright system. Oh yeah. My Annie. I blast this song too fucking often, honest to God. It's just so upbeat and fun. It makes you feel like you're the main character in an anime, dude. All right, I don't know that part. Fluffy, I'm trying to listen to Bowie. The Japanese version. My dog doesn't like Japanese music. Snoop Dizzle has been a member for 10 months. That's bad. You could make it to the bar, Gundo. It's always a joy to see you on other shows. I feel like I got to be on it, you know, because people expect me to be in the zone. And I don't feel like I've been in the zone in a long time. You know, I was just in the zone with Bowie, honestly. Oh, yeah. Fucking 1990s Japan. It was a dream. Give me the hook. Tiny wall, you son of a bitch. This is the part where the hook. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, bro, but it's so positive. I can't help but get in it. If they ever made an anime about me, that would be my opening theme. Josh Smo, 3323 for the 10. Did you know Howard Lutnick's commissary secretary family firm bought stake in the tariff refund and will be making billions off the tariffs being what? What? Do I want to Google this right now? What is your problem, Joe? I was in this positive mindset with Bowie, and you immediately take a shit on it. For a second there, I didn't feel like life was that bad, and you just completely shit on it. You killed my vibe. I hate this job. Thank you for the 10, bro. Oh, I'm like in tears because it's funny on one level. And I know I'm going to see this. I'm going to like get pissed off. I'm going to complain to other people about it. Why is no one going to jail? Joe Schmo, tell me why no one's going to jail. God, it's like. Stop looking at this. Stop it. Stop it. No doom scrolling. Move forward positively. Hammer for the 10 Ron. Haman, what happened to Daniel? Hiding in my room, deleted all of his stuff. I think like Turkey Tom also did a documentary on him. So that was even more of a reason for him to just get rid of all of his bangers, dude. That dude should never stop doing what he was doing. Because he was a legend. Dude, is this channel gone? Like, I know Hiding in My Room tried to become a game reviewer for like 5 whole minutes. Bro, there's no way his channel's gone. Dude, that's tragic. Hiding in My Room, watching some of the dumb shit he did was some of my favorite content on YouTube. Now it's this bullshit. Look at this. Look at this shit. Garbage. I built a secret room in the mall. Fake. Fake news. What's this? The chick somehow had... What is this? See, YouTube's turning into this trash. It's not wholesome and good. like an Asian guy using women for sex and buying rubber dolls and chopping them up and sprinkling them in the streets of Japan. That's what I want to see. Oh, man.
End versus the girl end. They pretty much ended all of them. I guess I ended the one with Thai Girlfriend. Because Thai Girlfriend didn't want to break up. But I went for Sunny, which was a stupid choice.
This dude is like borderline retarded, right? But he got so many chicks. He got so many chicks. There was one point where he was living homelessly in Japan, giving life hack tips, bro. Living under the bridge, hiding in my room was a real one. He was one of the greatest content creators ever, and now he's gone. Damn it. People has ruined stuff. All these documentaries on him. Now we get nothing. The children will grow up without knowing about Daniel's adventures.
You know, I still feel I couldn't say this because
You know what? I think I got like one clip of hiding in my room I saved to my computer because it was so fucking funny to me that like I had to like preserve it for posterity. Give me a second here because I have just countless videos saved to my computer. Did I like bother to type a name to it? No, I didn't. Here we go. Here we go. This one's for you. This is for you, my guy.
I've dated in the past. As a professional YouTuber, I have a lot of free time, and when I'm bored because I have nothing to do, I start touching myself. And I'm not saying that doing YouTube is easy. It's not easy. If it was easy, then everyone would do it. If it was so easy to do, then everyone could just quit their jobs, become YouTubers, and then the world would stop functioning properly.
I love this guy. He was one of the best, like a sleeper lolcow. He was a deep cut. Hiding in my room was like one of those lolcows that like you had to be on the just ragged edge of the fringe to know he existed. And then like Elvis the Alien picked up on him and all these bigger YouTubers found out he existed. And then he started doing exposés on him, which led to the dude getting rid of like all of his content, his best stuff. Like he literally scammed a Chinese person to help him decapitate a sex doll he was having sex with, obviously. And the doll was too heavy for him. It was 80 pounds. It was so fucking funny. You watch this dude struggle with an 80-pound love doll, and they're chopping it to bits to put it in the trash. We're not going to have stuff like that anymore. I think a lot of YouTubers need to understand to let certain things flourish. You know, like you got to let certain locales exist for a period of time to create a body of work. Like, these motherfuckers harvest the wheat before it grows, bro. And now we got nothing. There's a fucking lolcow famine. Damn it. There was, man, oh man, if you guys weren't around when me and Zil were watching Hide in My Room streams, you missed out. Those are the good old days. That was like, that was before the world went to shit. You know, houses didn't cost $500,000. Hiding in my room was cheating on his wife and then filming it. What a time to be alive. You had hope and you had entertainment. Fuck. It's nothing good anymore, dude. Did you ever get a hold of Asmongold for your DSP Idiot Abroad idea? I didn't contact Asmongold because I know I have to like present it to Asmongold with like a video. And I was also going to pitch something else, actually. I'll tell you guys now because it don't matter because Asmongold won't give a shit. I was going to pitch DSP Idiot Abroad, and I was going to offer to film it if I was paid like $1 million. You know, it may as well be worth my time because I'd have to be around fucking Phil. And it would save us money on production if like I was the guy running the camera. What else was I going to pitch? I was thinking of offering Asmongold. I was going to try and get him to buy like Ducati Superleggeras, and then we race on a racetrack and see like if he dies. You know, like I teach him to ride and see if he survives, basically. And then the last one I was going to pitch was a consultant agency. So Asmongold, you know, fronts me being the new Anita Sarkeesian, except like I go to game companies and I get them to make the women more attractive. You know, stuff like that. Any PWR updates? No, my guy, that's over. PWR hit Lord Diaz with a ton of copyright claims and almost got his channel completely taken down. So they agreed to a truce where Lord Diaz took down all of PWR stuff and he'll never talk about him again. So that's kind of like it. It's over. And since, you know, he's doing that, I'm not going to support him anymore by watching his stuff. So, you know, that's that, you know. It was like a bad move because Lord Diaz was actually making PWR palatable for people who don't really want to go that deep into the shit, you know, casuals. Like, I'm a PWR ironic casual fan. I think I'm a detractor at this point for Phil, maybe, since I watched stuff, but I just watch ALT. Like, I can't watch DSP Raw. Like, to watch Raw Phil and have no one filter that shit for me, I can't do it. So, you know, that's how I feel about, what's his name, PWR. Can't do it raw. Lordo. Full pumps, I probably got that wrong. Full pumps, 303602. Hi, I love your videos. Well, thank you, dude, for liking my videos. They're not as good as they used to be. I'm not going to lie to you. Because now, like, I'm trying to get a video done quickly. And you know what my biggest problem is, dude? I work on a video, and then my stupid ass adds all this stuff. It's just like it layers. I'll sit there and think this will be an 8-minute video. Then before I know it, it's 20-something minutes about Anita Sarkeesian. Because I think like I have to explain to people what happened. Here's this little nugget here that you might not have seen. I'm an idiot. Massive dog for the massive doggle. I probably got that wrong for the 5. Gundo now wants to be an old man sitting in his yard while telling those youngins to get off his lawn. No, I want to move to an area where it's really nice so poor people aren't there. And I don't have to talk to anybody's kids because like it'll be a long driveway. So I don't even see any human beings. I want like a bit of land, long driveway. My dogs can roam free. I smoke weed. I play this. They're like, oh man, it's that old man with his Japanese music. Kumaichi, Susan is in my memory. That's what I'd be doing. I hate old man Withers. Why won't he play Kendrick Lamar? Benning Star for the 10. Bro, that's like me and my dad almost every week. Next weekend, we're doing that, opening up the pool and getting drunk with our bros. We'll love if you could join me, dude. But thank you, Benedict Star. At this stage of life, I've become a very massive loner. I should probably go see what my buddies are up to. I was thinking about seeing this Japanese friend I got. I haven't seen him in years. But like he used to always keep his hair dyed. I love that guy. His hair, the only Japanese dude with bleach blonde hair. And he would always wink. Hold on. Yeah, he'd always wink when he'd say something. He's such a whimsical anime dude. Oh no. Ripping ass, large and in charge. And fucking A, dude. I miss that guy. He was so much fun. But he's a massive drunk. I think I'm going to do that. I'll see if he's free this weekend. I'm just going to randomly go to his house to be like, hey, dude, it's literally been like a few years. Grindax for the 2. David Lee Roth, Yankee Rose, 130 timestamp. All right, Yankee Rose. Let's go. Sorry, hiding in my room. You know, it's funny. It's like when I need to rip acid to the microphone, I couldn't. Now I don't feel like farting in the microphone. It won't work. It catches everything, I should say. See, I know the song Yankee Rose because there's this video game when I was a kid called, I think, Yankee Rose, wasn't it? No, it was Rumble Rose. And it was about hot chicks wrestling. It's a Japanese game. Fluffy, what are you doing? She doesn't like Yankee Rose. Terrible dog. All right. Andy got back to me. He's too busy to come on. So, too bad. Cool beans, though. Here we go. Fluffy!
Model of anything.
See if music played. I totally fucked up. Jesus Christ. You see the knockers on that chick? This is back like when music was fun, dude. Except, you know, I don't really care for the outfit David Lee Roth is wearing, you know. Now look at us. Now you're dating some ugly, frumpy chick that's a angry liberal, and she's also a lesbian. Fluffy, if you don't stop, you're going to get Chrissy Mayer. Lots of coke. Cocaine was probably better back then, too. Like, they probably got cocaine that didn't kill you. Now you take cocaine, you got to check to see if it's got fentanyl. Let's see. Avocado bread for the 2. Lost my job. So blaming your future ex-wife. I'd blame her too, dude. I'd blame her too. Sorry about your job, man. If it's a job you hated, at least like when you get fired from a job you hate, you don't feel that bad. It's kind of like, oh man, this sucks. Fuck, what am I going to do about money? But I'm glad I don't have to go back. Jesus is gifted 1 free membership. Thank you, Jesus. Zombify Butler for the 10 Canadian. I always just think of that what George Collins said. It's a big club and you ain't in it. Ugh, that is so fucking factual. He got more relevant after dying. Unhinged Oreo for the 5. Hail Fluffy. Fluffy's a bad dog. Yeah, she's in a mood. See? Like she thinks it's like this. Okay. A Latin family moved across the street, bro. And they're loud. If Fluffy can't stand the sound of their kids screaming, which I also don't get. Like, why are these kids screaming like that? I used to like go outside and check to see if a kid was being kidnapped. They're just like laying on the sidewalk, squealing. Ah! It was like, what's wrong with these kids? And the parents are just watching them. The fuck? Gecko for the 10. Gundo, why the fuck do you stream? Why the fuck do you stream more often? Or you probably don't. You stream more often. Isn't this actually the easiest and most fun way to make money per time? Think about it and do the calculations. Think, streamer boy. Think. You know, you're right. You're right. Technically, you know, sometimes this is better than editing videos for prolonged periods of time. And if I did it like on a regular basis, it'd be more money than editing videos. I don't know. Yeah, I think like it would be strange to stop editing. I think I just said that a lot. The truth of the matter is I started editing and doing this stuff to try and like escape failure, you know? You know, when I lost the recording deal, LA was over. My dreams are over. And I was thinking like, well, that's it. Time to, you know, check out. But then I just started making videos and I was like, maybe I'll do it after I finish the video. Well, people like it. I'll do a few more instead of taking myself out. And maybe editing videos has become a coping mechanism for me. You know, like 2 nights ago, this beautiful house, I really wanted it. And I really should have just given these assholes what they wanted for it. I knew I should have done it. Beautiful neighborhood, red state, gorgeous, near a major metropolitan area, but not in it. Because I don't like being in cities. I like driving to a city to get what I need and then getting the hell out. Gorgeous, would have been perfect for me and Fluffy and starting a real life. And I was just trying to get it for a more affordable price because, you know, these interest rates and the mortgages is just painful. You know how it is. And it's still sold for that crazy ass price. And I kind of just crashed a bit and I couldn't sleep the whole night. And I thought about getting up and editing. So I've come to the conclusion that I use editing to keep me somewhat grounded. It's probably not a good coping mechanism because I hate editing now because I can't have fun and say what the hell I want like I can here. I could say whatever the fuck I want. I could then just randomly start playing music. If I do that in a video, YouTube, they get me so fast. Zombify Butler for the 10. Have you heard of Dragon Lord? Was like the main German locale for years. Dankula's made like 4 videos on him. I've heard the name. You know, I'll tell you something I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to try this like June and December. Do you guys remember when I was like, you might have seen those videos I did like a couple months back. No, it's not a video file. Where I was doing like the little cartoons with the trans people and stuff. I'm thinking of doing that again, but with locales. Like my really low level cartoon editing. Hold on. Let me see if we can pull up a thumbnail. Not a thumbnail, a screen cap. You have no idea how many files I have, bro. Here we go. So where I like just explain things going on in this sort of low level animation fashion. I think it could be funny. I think it could catch on. And I'd be able to do like bits I have planned in my head, but it would all be hand drawn by me and my assistant. So there would be no AI in it. And my last attempt at fighting the machine, knowing full well it'd probably be smarter and faster to do AI. Kid Mocha Bear for the 2. Should I learn breakdancing? Bro, if it would make you happy, I say do it. If like you got a passion for beatboxing and breakdancing, go for it. Would it get you chicks? I don't know about that, dude, to be honest with you. PX9400 for the 20. Here's a tip. No offense. Hold on. Why would I take it? Did this break again? Why is this thing so bad, dude? Why is this thing so bad? I can't do it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Why is StreamYard so ass? Oh my God, I can't do the no offense, big guy. I'm sorry about that. Some 5 Butler for 10. As someone who lives in the woods with his dog, I highly recommend it. Yeah. Nice bit of land. You can shoot. You know, there's this one house I wanted with 6 acres of land. I was going to set up a gun range on it. And my CPA didn't get me my tax information quick enough for me to get approved for a loan quick enough. Because if I got approved for a loan, it's the beginning. Like if I got the loan on Monday rather than fucking like Friday, then I would have put a bid on that fucking house and lost it on Sunday. I'm sorry. I'm bitter. I'm bitter. Daddy Yang for the 50. Hey, Papa G, here is my contribution. I remember you and Zell watching Daniel dressed up like a femboy for Christmas. Oh my God. I forgot that entirely. Jeez. Is there a copy of that stream, bro? I wonder if I have it. I tried to save as many of those old streams as I can. If I could find that stream on my like server, I'll cut out the Daniel segments and like I'll call it Remembering a Friend or something like that. Let me write that down because I'm going to forget otherwise. Where are my post-it notes? Good Lord. This business runs like shit. I feel like I work with Darkside Phil. I'm so ill-prepared. Now there's no pen. Are you shitting me? How is there no pen? There's no drugs. There's no booze. There's no cookies. There's no pen. Haha. Okay. Writing it down. I hope to God I have those, bro. I really do. Those were classic Christmas moments that brought the children cheer. Gecko for the 5. Why don't you not stream more? Okay, I did that one. Lulu for the 2. Hello from Georgia. Hey, Lulu. Georgia has a lot of nice houses. A lot of nice houses. Georgia might be one of the best places to get a good house at a fair price. I don't know what the property taxes are in Georgia. Like between Georgia and Texas. The problem is Texas, high property taxes. I know somebody's paying like $17,000 in property taxes. That's just robbery to me. I can't live with that. Problematic. Thanks for that 20. You're destined to be the savior of Western society. Vive la Gundo. I don't think so. No one's going to listen to me ever. Ever. I have been a sage. I predicted the rise and fall of Joe Exotic. I predicted that Dylan Mulvaney would become Woman of the Year. No one listened. The Mexican guy for the 10. Gundo, you definitely should stream more. You make me laugh so hard and make my workday go by fast. For that, I thank you. Also, was that drawing of Cat? No, that drawing was of the old white man who got off on wearing I'm paying $8K for property taxes. But aren't you in Atlanta or something, dude? You're in the heart of the city. I'm not $8K in property taxes. Fuck that. Oh, Lord. Jesus Christ, dude. All right, let me get back to this. No, I know I have the video somewhere of like that dude. It's this old white man that wears rubber skin. He pretends he's a young, beautiful woman. So me and my assistant were drawing this stuff, explaining his descent into madness. So just imagine like this art style, but it's about Christian. Like I want to animate Christian getting kicked out of the game place. And then running over Dan Schneider with a car. Bro, I've got plans. I don't think I wonder what YouTube would do to me though. Hold on. I might have missed a Rumble chat. Give me a second here. Yeah, I don't think so. No, I don't see it. I don't know what the hell Rumble's saying to me here. But I do know Rumble needs to put me on the front fucking page. I'm a star. I want to see like Chrissy Mayer explain like the whole thing that went down.
Okay.
She did the How's Everybody's
This is
Weekend.
a different Simpcast than usual. I'm just going to start. It's just going to be me because I feel like I need to explain some things. I need to talk about everything that's been going on this week since I had Melanie Mack on my channel. And if you see me looking at notes, it's because I
was about to say, weren't you guys the one that she's so orange? Weren't you guys the one that told me Melody Mack's husband was actually like secretly a gay dude? That was on like Cecil's podcast. Like I showed up there and we had Anna pull it up and that guy was writing some of the gayest shit I've ever seen in my life. He's still plowing dudes. I don't think, all right. I believe in God stuff. I'm a Christian and all that, or Catholic, whatever the fuck I am. I don't think you can pray the gay away. That's just me.
I have really taken the past few days to listen and reflect and collect my thoughts and also collect the thoughts and concerns of you guys. And I want to make sure I'm addressing each point and being thorough and being honest and being transparent because that is not something that the quartering has given you all. And I want to just put it all out there and answer your questions. But at the same time, I'm not looking to make this a 3-hour long stream. I never wanted to talk about the quartering drama. I just, but I've been sort of bullied into it here. And so I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to do my best to address everything. And there's some of you listening tonight that are never going to believe anything I say. There's some of you tonight who might be on the fence. There's some of you here tonight who are just going to make content.
I'm sorry, I have to pause it right here. Somebody did this shit on Twitter, right? And it just fucking killed me. This has lived rent-free in my head for like weeks. Oh my God. Poor Melody Mack. Late to the quartering, and your husband is most likely gay. Tragic. So tragic. All right, let me get back to this. Wait, how did I get this down?
It's fair use. You guys can, make content, of course. So, but I just felt like I had to be true to myself and be honest and address all these concerns, and clear some things up.
Proof watch this.
So if you think I'm a grifter, if you think I'm doing this for money, please don't super chat me. I want to make that crystal clear. If you think I'm a liar or unfunny or ugly or whatever, or full of shit, or did I say not funny, then please give your money to somebody else. If you think there's a streamer out there that's been covering this in a way you like better, please give your money to that person. Support who you want to support here. and I need to say this up top. Kino Casino needs to get his channel back. The Clips channel needs to get their channel back. All of these channels that were affected by Jeremy's actions need to get their channels back. I think it's something like 13 or 14 channels that have been deleted.
I think the move Chrissy Mayer should have made probably, maybe, it probably wouldn't work. Say you're sorry, I didn't look through all of these, but it wouldn't work anyway because Nina came out, Nina Infinity, and she said like Chrissy Mayer knew about the drama but ignored it. Then Camelot tried to talk to her and she didn't talk to Camelot when he tried to explain to her what was going on. And he's like, you're jumping in the shit. You don't know what you're doing. And she like didn't go on his show and ignored him. It was this whole thing. Then Brittany Venti comes the fuck on and destroys Chrissy Mayer, dude. It was terrible
for what Jeremy did, if that makes sense.
It was like watching a murder.
And
So
I
Nina
messaged you that
what did you think?
that I had, like I said earlier, I dropped the ball. I should have recalled that conversation with Nina. And again, it shouldn't reflect poorly on you or Nina. Like, we tried to warn you. Again, like, no one should be giving you shit. You guys are not my producers. You're not like in charge of my content. So nobody should be giving you a hard time or like associating you poorly with me. No, we tried to tell her, like, I'm so embarrassed that I didn't recall that conversation with Nina from 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Then Brittany Venti explains how she sent Chrissy Mayer the text to be on or something. Chrissy got the message and ignored it, dude. She played stupid games and got caught. Yeah, like, and then she like kept talking about how she's like a mom and she doesn't pay attention. Also, the drama, and she brought up her father being murdered 3 years ago, which, you know, I understand that's terrible, obviously, but like, it's not a good look to bring that up, to say like it's a recent event that would keep you out of this. Like, she really probably would have done better by not getting involved at all afterwards, just saying, sorry, I didn't know, I'm stupid, or something like that, and then just fucking off, because this shit is probably like the end of her online, I think. And my advice probably would be, if I was her, like, focus on your family. Like, just give up on this online shit. You know, be a mom, do your comedy stuff. Walk off. Like, you could have a life. Just take it. Say, fuck all of this. You're not built for the insanity of internet blood sports, as it's called. That's a wrap. Credibility gone. Pretty much. Like, they were dragging her on Twitter. Like, dude. I'm like looking at Melody Max, Fruity Husbandos, laughing my ass off. And Camelot was talking to fucking what the fuck's her name? Sydney Watson, and she was saying like the quartering was like hitting on her or something.
You have a handshake agreement, and fair enough, you know, lesson learned. But you know, when you're working with people, you expect that they're going to continue to be good to you and nice to you, but it just,
for a minute there, I thought Camelot was smoking a pipe.
it's quickly devolved, I guess, for me. So I don't know.
Have I seen the Lacey Shells cartoon? I saw like a clip of it.
I don't know what other women have gone through, but just definitely in my case, yeah, it was like you had this person who was trying to help. He never was like, oh, let me give you a bunch of money, but he was like, let me help you. Well, because I was at my lowest when he and I started working together.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was obvious.
So
because my other show had just fallen apart.
right. And then you decided, so like, was it after the tea, or
you ever notice like the courting only ever helped out women? Like, when I was at my lowest, the courting didn't give a flying fuck. He didn't say, Gundam, let me help you get that house, my dude. You want to be on my show and sell some coffee?
or the public thing? Like, what was the catalyst for you, like, separating your show from Jeremy? Because it just ended, right? So, like, what was the catalyst?
Yeah. So, honestly, this has been so long. I feel like it's been so long that timeline wise, I might stuff some stuff up here so everybody can double check me on when things ended and started and whatnot. But basically, we were doing a fun little stream together called Community Notes. And I think because it wasn't generating as much money as he liked, he was like, hey, let's not do this. It's kind of taking away from other things, which was fine with me because I was trying to grow my channel back and kind of recover from all the things that had happened to me. You know, I was in the middle of a lawsuit. Like I was stressed out. So that was fine. And then I think it was after that that he wanted to do the Publica, which again, I think was a really great, noble idea. But you know, to have a business like that, you really need a lot of infrastructure. You need a lot of money behind it, a lot of people. And obviously we just didn't have that. And I totally take responsibility for, you know, part of that going completely wrong. So yeah, we went from Community Notes to the Publica. And around this time was when the tea thing happened. And that's when I was like, wow, you suck.
Yeah. That was like that changed your impression of him, I guess.
The courting lied about giving $250K to Sydney while also lying and saying she pocketed the money during the business venture they had together. Oh,
yeah, completely. Because at that point I was used to the drunk calls. And I was used to, you know, some of the other weirdness. But at that point I didn't
Camelot, ask her about the weirdness, bro.
fully dislike him. I just thought, okay, this is a person who's, you know, struggling and he's got some stuff that he's dealing with. Fair enough. We all have
Camelot,
that.
ask
And
about
then,
the
when
weirdness.
he fucked my business. I was like, yo, this feels kind of personal and deliberate and shitty. And just being told, oh, structure your business better really upset me because, you know, as you kind of probably got when I was DMing you, I love my company. Like I put
Dude, I'm about to DM Sydney Watson just because I want to know what the weirdness is. Like, was the quarter like calling? I can't make the jokes I want to make because I'm on YouTube. But like, what the fuck was he saying? Because you know it had to be off the wall. It had to be weird sexual shit. Oh, I'm like playing this and you guys can't even fucking hear. I'm like,
retard alert for what has transpired tonight. Can we get one big fucking retard alert for what has transpired tonight? Holy shit, Chrissy. Retard alert! Retard alert!
I'm sorry that you feel that way, Brittany.
Can we?
oh yeah, Christy Bear did say that shit a lot of that stream. Like Brittany would say, like, "Oh, you ignored this and that," and she goes, "I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry if that hurt you." And then Brittany's like, you're not sorry. You don't know what that means." Oh my god, it was a scene, brother. It's a fucking scene. Grindix, I probably got that wrong. The third for the 5. Remember the old YouTube video where a kid freaked out over his mom deleting his World of Warcraft account? I remember. Those are the old days. I remember there's like this fat black woman taking a shit on the toilet and she was singing, shitting on the toilet, and that like had millions of views. I wish we got back to that YouTube, not what we have now. What we have now sucks. Joshua Phillips, I believe, for the 10. I know you've done it before, but why don't you do gaming streams again? Won't have to talk about depressing topics. Just hang out with your fans, play games and chill. Keep your chin up, G. You got this. So thank you, Joshua. I think I'd like the game. I was thinking about Battlefield, but I fucking hate Battlefield 6 now. I hate it. Dude, Season 3, Goldman Railroad feels so much bigger than it's ever been before. Oh my God. It feels like we've got like a small country or something. So it's so hard to find someone to take out, dude. And then before you know it, when they come for you, it's a whole battalion of dudes. And it's like, oh my God. And it's all console players now. And they got like auto aim damn near practically. Baron Von Voodoo for the 5. If Filbert outlives the courting, I will convert to the Church of Bank. I will kneel at the altar of snorts. I will prostrate before the Lord of Gout. The only way you could do that is if you give him money. In order to be accepted by our Lord Snortler, you have to donate large sums of cash because that's what Phil's all about. Because there's been some low support as of late, and Phil's not feeling it. Camelot said Chrissy told him in DMs she knew about the drama and was gripped. No way. No fucking way. Did she actually say that? That would be nuts. I'll act Camelot. Like if he said that shit, dude, and he like let that out, she's 100% cooked. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I feel YouTube is doing you without. Thank you, real catnip Dave. Yeah, Camelot is knee deep in this mess. Yeah, I know. Like when I was on Cecil's show, the Jack show, we're just talking about crap. Camelot comes on and off the rip, he just goes into the quartering thing. That and he was talking about how like you sit here like, you know how it is, Gundam. Sometimes you have to spray your butt because your butthole leaks. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are you talking about? Your butthole leaks. He was like, as a guy, your butt leaks. Like, no, my butt doesn't leak shit, dude. That doesn't sound normal. And then it got into like the quartering. So I never got an explanation as to what was going on there. The guy was more interested in knowing what else going on there. Trident for the 20. Unrelated, but did you see the outrage at the TADC voice actor saying, Niga? You got me. That happened a few weeks back. Imagine how upset they would be after finding out Jabi is a recovering voice actor. It does streams with the show creator. I don't know, dude. I think Jabi be fine. Like his fan base, I think loves him enough to let it go now. I've seen a lot of them. Like Jabi's getting in shape. I can't remember it might have been me that told him to get in shape. Because I tell a lot of people that stuff. I'm like, listen, if you're not feeling too good about yourself as a dude, eat better, lift heavy weights. Your life will shift. So Jabi's looking a lot better, a lot thinner, more muscular. And I'm seeing a lot of trans people find him quite delicious. Oh, man. Giant, the hog bag for the 888. For some reason, I can't tell Brittany Venti and Nina Infinity apart in my head. Well, they have very different voices. They both have curly hair, though. Oh, my God. Okay, since we brought up Daddy Phil, let's see what's up with the Philbert.
Either way, I'm playing the game. It's either with or without you in the chat. So which would you choose? Which would you prefer?
Sorry.
Trying to be fair.
Okay, DSP didn't get his money today.
Are we good now? Because everyone stopped. Are we good now? Seems like people get the picture now. Okay. Cool. Are we in agreement? Oh, no, we have one. Okay, goodbye. That guy's gone. And we have two. Okay, goodbye. So 2 people are banned because they asked for it. Didn't want to. I literally gave them every opportunity to stop. Now they're gone.
I was trying to be nice. I forgot about it. Even though I went to the wedding, I don't think it would matter. Because it was weird that I was invited because, like, Chrissy Mayer doesn't really talk to me. But I'll give her this. She talked to me more and tried to be more of a human being with me than the quarter guys.
And this guy just said the N-word, so obviously I got to ban him. I mean, what an idiot.
I had to ban myself. I got tricked
Are we
into
good
saying
now?
it too. No, Phil, not the ban
Did
hammer.
you guys get it out of your system? Okay.
DSP is watching the quartering drama, and I thought about reacting to DSP's react as a random stream. But then I thought if I do that, it'd probably torment a lot of you people. Honest to God. But it was so fucking funny, dude. The quartering sitting here like, I have a unique perspective because I'm in the middle of this. And I'm sitting here like, how are you in the middle of this, Phil? It has nothing to do with you. Nothing. And it feels like, as we all know, the courting interviewed me as the worst softball interview ever. Then Phil goes, I was also involved with Kino Casino. It's like, where they felted you. Like, how are you involved?
I hope you've gotten it out of your system now. And now we can continue.
All right. I might do it then for you.
All right. All right. Well, my initial impressions are...
It was just an excuse for him to complain about himself. Bro, you're so right. I watched some of it, and all Phil did was talk about himself during the quartering shit.
It's creepy. It's suspenseful. I like the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Graphics, they're good.
Thank
you. All
That's
right. The
good.
thing is, we're kind of early in. It's hard to judge a game when you're only 3 hours into obviously what's going to be a 8 to 10 hour narrative experience. Will the narrative be good or not? So far, I like it. But I mean, we're still just being introduced to characters. So it's very hard to make that judgment. Like if we were playing Until Dawn right now, we would have already been something like almost halfway into the game and we would have seen all the characters and their traits and their interactions and things like that. And here we're still just getting to meet the characters. It's obvious this is going to be a longer game.
All right.
Than the ones that, this company have put out previously, Supermassive.
God,
so
it's like a meeting.
Overall, I like it. it's my kind of game when it comes to a narrative-based game. I want one that has suspense and scares and stuff like that.
What the fuck?
But the audience, I'll be honest, is certainly did not get the expected response from the audience. Like, it just
all of that just to fucking like beating around the bush to say he didn't get any fucking tips. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't seem like many people are liking it, which is unfortunate. I
love Phil's mindset. If he doesn't get money for playing a video game, he's like, people don't like it. The people aren't really liking it because they're showering me in money.
I would love to keep playing it, but I don't know. Today, engagement was very, very low, with most people basically complaining, and support was non-existent pretty much.
Oh, no.
To be honest, I mean, we had most of this support before I started playing the game. Like, look, if I take a look here, it all came in during the morning show. Like, literally. When I booted the game up, there was a super chat. Since I started playing the game, I made like $15.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I don't know.
$15 doesn't cover DoorDash when gas is $5 a gallon. Fuck.
Games like this in the past, and people have been along for the ride and liked them. Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm intrigued. I want to play it more. But I guess I'm going to have to ask the audience what's going on and see what happens. Do we play more of this or not? I'd like feedback, obviously, for those watching on demand. Did you like it? Because the stream, man, let me tell you, the stream today was completely disengaged, and that's not good.
Guys,
we've had great
like
experiences. Like I said, when I played Until Dawn back in the day, my God.
By sending super thanks, if you could. If you want to see more of this, please interact with the content, please.
Everyone absolutely loved it. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what happens moving forward.
I know.
Thanks to those who were here live and did either support or engage with the content. And for those watching on demand, again, I'd love feedback. Did you like
15 is not sustainable for a playthrough.
Like it? You want more? Let me know. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this premiere of Directive 8020.
The worst streamer ever.
Guys, I don't know what to tell you. Like legit, again, it's
time for a business meeting.
It's another situation where I don't know how to read the room, because we've played these games before and people have absolutely loved them.
Oh my God. Is he going to say the same shit
and
he
now
just
for
said?
Some reason, people don't. I think audiences change over time, and sadly, today, my audience doesn't really like this kind of game, even though previously you guys did.
Oh my God. This is what I was talking about earlier. Like, watching Phil unfiltered is so fucking hard. Like, detractors really put the work in. I think they kind of deserve the money they get from clipping Phil. Could you imagine? You had to unironically sit through this shit for 3 hours straight just to get like a few clips. It's terrible. This is an abridged version of like a 3-hour beg, and I can't take it. Show me the money. That's right. Where is the money, Hunter? Show Phil that you like this stream by donating.
Right? I think you did. I think people loved it back in the day, and now times have changed.
Yeah, times changed. That's what happened.
And that sucks, because I still like this kind of game and I want to play it.
Then fucking
but to
play
be honest with you,
time.
I mean, taking a look, we have the entire Kick chat just thumbed down the entire stream, and half the people got banned because they wouldn't stop.
Did he ban people for thumbsing down? Really, Phil? What a douchebag. I love him.
No, I gave them an ample chance to stop. On the YouTube side,
I gave them fair warning that if you don't donate and you keep giving me Patrick's with the thumbs down, that I will ban. Okay, we got a ban here. You're gone. Subarashi time.
Most people were quiet the entirety of the stream. We had tons of trolling coming in, right? So there wasn't tons of engagement. And as for support, I mean, take a look. $63. That's the worst stream I've done this year. I'm not even kidding. I think every Dragon Quest stream pretty much did better than that. There might have been maybe.
It's like a fucking financial audit of himself at the end of the stream. How long does this go on? No fucking way. I got 10 more minutes of this? 10 minutes straight? Phil, what the fuck are you doing? Phil needs a friend. Phil needs a dude to pull him aside and just be like, bro, what are you doing? This is terrible. You're like browbeating your audience for not paying you to play some fucking game. It's terrible. If you like it so much, play it in your free time, my dude.
Maybe one stream of Dragon Quest that actually did worse. But yeah, I'm shocked. On a day when the Steam controller arrived and I unboxed it and was testing it.
This guy's fucking nuts. He's nuts. He's like, hold on. Today's a special day. This Steam controller, I took it out of the box. Today is a red letter day.
It on a day when I'm playing a brand new release.
You fucking suck, Phil. He thought the controller would like just make people give him money because he got the Steam controller before most people. What the fuck is this?
Have a slow stream. That's an awful, awful sign.
So how could you condemn someone to a fate as bad as Friends of DSP? Well, I don't know. There's got to be like, he used to have friends. There's Howard. There was Rambo. Did Phil have any other friends? I only remember Howard and Rambo. Panda Lee kind of started to hate him after a few years. That's why she was like staying outside. But I'm just like a hypothetical friend, Twitch. Like some normal guy decides to like be Phil's friend and drag him into reality. I don't know. It's a fantasy situation. And now you're making me feel kind of bad for this fantasy man that I was just projecting onto Phil because he needs somebody that's normal. He really does. Oh yeah, Panda definitely hated him at the end. It was kind of funny. No dude should have to do that. Well, you know, maybe like a criminal, someone that did some crime. Brocky Man for the 5. One of the KC music videos by songs in the key of CWC. Something broke. What was that, Fluffy? What broke? Something definitely broke here. Can I check it later? Ah, come on, Fluff. Something broke. I don't know what though. Okay. I love that. Key is CWC. I love that. Felted Friend puppets. Their puppets of cat is hilarious. Okay. So let me check this out then. Let me see if I can find that. Okay. Weekend song. The key is CWC. This is AI. But we'll go with it. Felted Friends. I love that name. Here we go. Normally, I try not to do AI stuff, but
Do you want to watch Ricardo's L's? Or I-dubs wishing he was dead? Or laugh at cucks like Jeremy? Well, I'll tell you where to head. There's a swing in this place I know online. It's a hip and happening spot where the aim aims to entertain and the Kino's always hot. At the Kino Casino. Yeah, the Kino Casino. Now Billy's felt in car again and Ralph's asleep on set.
Oh, shit.
Dog has two guys in his chat and both of them are Janet. At the swing in this place I know online is a hip and happening spot where the aim aims to entertain and the Kino's
I think I got like first and second degree burns in my arm. I just realized.
Yeah, the Kino,
oh, this is bad.
Kino Casino. So if you You'd like to see Anissa be real dumb or watch Sticks go to prison. Or see Mr. Woski living clean like the Baldo isn't. It's the swingin'est place I know online. It's a hip and happening spot where the game aims to entertain and the kiddo's always hot. At the Keno Casino. Yeah, the Keno Casino. Ah, Keno Casino. Let's fucking go.
Sorry, I burnt myself early before I got on stream because I was rushing, and it hurt like a motherfucker, but I figured it wasn't a big deal, and I forgot about it till like my arm itched, and I kind of like scratched ever so slightly, and it just burst open, and yeah, that's a bad one. I think I might have created an issue. This could suck. Probably gonna have to like disinfect it maybe. It's not feeling too hot. That sucks. Zombify Butler for the 10. Ah, yes, the 3 guaranteed things in life: death, taxes, and Phil crashing out because he didn't get enough money for DoorDash. That's so true. We can depend on that always. You can always depend on Phil to deliver you some dumb shit. That's what I like about him. He's like one of the few things that's a constant in today's world. Let's see. TSD Ninja for the 5. He looks like a generic soldier from the GoldenEye, and has the attitude of a spoiled rich kid. Who is that, by the way? Because I can't quite remember. Black Vulcan for 50. Thumbs down for Phil. No offense. Come on. But that is a juicy tip, so that means we have to watch a little bit more Phil anyway. That's how it works here.
Let's get more subs on Kick. Come on, let's get someone drop a nice juicy tip. How about a nice distracting super chat? Juicy tip.
I wonder if I need to. I like somebody who might know. Let's a little bit more Phil before I go, because I think I'm gonna have to disinfect my fucking arm.
So what happened? No, I really want feedback. What happened?
Sorry, I was talking to somebody about my burn.
What do I even do? Do we play this again?
No, we don't play it again, Phil. I hate it. You see, like, the reason why there's so much dead silence is because I think Snort Hogan removed the background music. So now we get, like, what the Phil stream would be like without that horrible AI. And it's a lot of dead silence. He really...
Keno enjoys, I think it's because the game has a slow start. I don't think so. I think the game was good from the start.
Dude, what are you doing? Are you, like, fielding the chat to see if anybody will tell you the game's good? He's, like, waiting for somebody to send money. Like, no, Phil, I love the game. Here's $50.
The game doesn't resonate well with the audiences. Save us GTA. Well, I don't know what to say.
Oh, shit, really?
Games are so random these days. You never know what's going to resonate. And some games I'm playing have been doing really, really well. The game is boring and not engaging. It's not your cup of tea, says King Michael.
Oh,
I don't know. What I find funny is that people were like, early on today, were like, oh, this game will not resonate with your audience due to the thumbnail. And I was like, why? Because one of the protagonists is a black woman? Like, first of all, the cast is their big cast. All these supermassive games have big casts. It's not one character. It's never been. It's always swapping between tons of different characters. You know what I mean? So even though the thumbnail has her on the key art or whatever, that's not the main character of the game. There's going to be a ton of characters in the game. And I guarantee you, she probably could die too. You know, if you make the wrong choice.
I'm like over here finding out from a medical professional that I handled burning myself wrong. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. You really got to not walk it off, I guess. What? I don't have the ass ripper CPU. You're fucking banned, Twitch Eye. I had to put that thing in the attic because I don't use it. I should show you what my computer looks like if I knew how, you bigot. I have a badass computer. You're about to be felted. Phil, help me. Phil, show him what happens. You fuck with me.
Banned, 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 banned. Gone forever.
That's what happens. You fuck with the pig, you get the snout.
Mildcat says, I like Until Dawn. This is not nearly as good. How do you know?
He actually hung in there until he got a super chat. I'll be fucking damned. What a guy. I love him.
We're still in the beginning parts. It's like, this would be like, you started watching Alien the movie and you quit within the first half hour. Oh, I can't. What do you mean? It's building the suspense. The alien is maybe just starting to kill people. People are just waking up. How do you say?
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to be honest. I just think people don't have attention spans anymore, and it pisses me off.
God.
Any game that I play that takes any level of patience, no one can stand anymore. Everyone just immediately need to have crazy.
This is crazy. It's actually fucking nuts. This dude. He attributes it all to attention span. Come on, Phil. Phil, what are you doing? Jesus Christ, guy. I'm telling you, he needs a friend. He needs somebody in his life that's fucking normal. So then he could just talk to them like, Jerry, I'm thinking of like holding my chat hostage till they pay me. What do you think? And then Jerry goes, no, Phil, I think that sounds terrible.
Crazy amounts of, stuff right away. It's like, well, this is a narrative-based game. The point is to build the story and then make it boom, big shocking things happening, right? That's the whole idea. I'm not going to continue to waste streams if no one wants it. That's my point. I'm not going to waste streams when we could do streams doing anything else that people want. I'm an interactive streamer. I'm here to entertain an audience.
It's just crazy how far gone he's become. And I've been watching Phil do shit like this for a long time, but it's just kind of like, how does he figure this is entertaining? He's literally browbeating them because they didn't give him money for this fucking game. I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's like, dude, then don't play it. That's all, Phil. Just let it go, little guy. It's over, big man. Now check this out. This is my computer. All right. I had to retire the ass ripper. I hand built this with the magic of Jesus and anime, my dude. It's even got a theme. The fucking Banshee. Dude. It's all transforming. It's got fucking a screen. I can do math on this shit. Look slow? You're out of your fucking mind. You're bad. You're gone. Oh my God. It's actually like a yellowish orange, but for some reason my phone makes it look red. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Looks slow. I'm salted. Just for that, you're getting more fucking Phil, buddy. I'm gonna let Phil fill you the fucking.
If today the kick chat completely complaining the entire time and misbehaving, the YouTube chat was nearly dead most of the stream, and the support is insanely low. So that's 3 signs that people don't like the game.
Wow.
I don't know why, because it's so similar to other supermassive games at this.
He's really serious about this. Jesus Christ. Ritzy for the 5. Sup Gundam. Random thing here. Look up the ballot for citizenship. Could make everyone who isn't pale illegal. Hope I'm wrong. I got native blood, so I'm not worried about it. Ritzy for the 2. Also, Phil has always been trash. Ritzy. I can't have you trashing one of the greatest content creators ever. Maybe you just need Phil to explain to you. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Point. I just don't get it at all. It's not like, oh, they really fumbled the bag here on this one because the freaking graphics are terrible. The writing's bad. The pacing's off. In fact, I'd argue that these things have improved just like everything else in the industry. This one looks better. You want to know what game was awful? The Quarry. That game, within the first stream, you knew this game is a fucking stinker piece of shit, right? You knew that one was bad. This one, no, God, not at all. I'm not getting that impression.
Fuck it. I was trying to look up like other stuff to watch to switch off of Phil. But oh my God. I don't know if I want to do this to you people. I think like I had enough internet at this point. This one's bad. This one's real bad. Like I'm trying to find funny stuff. I flop on and this is what pops up. Here's a bit of swollen, no free toes. Bro. This motherfucker has gout. He must be a massive drunk. Absolutely massive. Now, I saw like this one clip of him basically like talking about Charlie Kirk and asking for people to like the video if they think Charlie Kirk is in heaven enjoying his shit. And it was so unhinged. Okay, I fucking found it.
Jeremy here from the Quartering, and a massive win for Charlie Kirk yesterday. Smash that like button if he's staring down from heaven, enjoying the fact that Tyler Robinson's desperate plea to get cameras blocked from the trial has been rejected. Jeremy here from the Quartering.
You know, when Charlie Kirk got shot, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I liked him or cared that much about him, but the dude had his neck blown out in front of his family and stuff. And I felt like making a video on that was a bit too much for me. And I remember the Quartering making so many fucking videos with Charlie Kirk's name in it that it was actually like disgusting. I was just kind of like, what the fuck are you doing, guy? Like, bro. And I never watched any of them, obviously. But to fucking do a video with Charlie Kirk's name in the title and then say this shit, like if you think he's smiling down from heaven, that is just fucking wild. That's ghoulish. Like if he could cash in on anything, he'd do it. At some point, you got to draw a line. I've always like tried not to cross the line. But good Lord, you can't see my face is in my hands like, holy shit. Oh, my God. I think I'd rather watch Phil. I'd rather watch Phil. He's my more respectable grifter. I can respect Phil's hustle.
So we did get some trophies. Wake Up with the Crew, episode 1. Personality manifest, unlock a character's destiny.
Phil had enough integrity not to milk Charlie Kirk, bro. Think about that shit.
Those are kind of mandatory. This one, not today, boss. Cyrano escaped Williams without being caught. We did nearly got caught, but we did do it, and that's only 90% of players got that one. So we actually got a rare.
You're right. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jack. Phil is the king. Tragedy maxing. Jesus Christ. DSP taking shots at the Quartering is crazy work. Never would have guessed it. DSP outlives another one. Shakes my head. Well, you know what? In my opinion, DSP has every right. Why not? I mean, fucking A. I don't think. Has Phil tried to crash? Like, no, he tried to cash in like one of his buddies dying, but at least he knew the fucking guy, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I think I had enough internet for the day.
A rare achievement there. Which is interesting.
Could I go through more, Phil? I should have hunted down funnier clips.
Okay. Well,
for today.
guys, what can I say? I'm going to upload the footage. Now I got to
Thank you,
debate
Phil.
if we play this again because I was going to play it. Well, let's see. Tomorrow we're doing Pokemon again,
Oh,
right? And then
okay.
this was
One
gonna
last
be,
video. Then I'm going to fucking get off of
Thursday.
this shit
But
and
now
like
I don't even know if we want to.
clean my
Do we want
fucking blisters. This was actually fucking funny as hell to me. You got to see this. And then my thing goes crazy. And no, don't give me Finster. It's the wrong gay person. I was watching James Charles dunk on some chick. It's pretty fucking funny. And then, of course, my Twitter goes absolutely retarded and scales ridiculously. I just wish Elon would fix bookmarks so everything is in order, that I actually bookmarked it rather than like you scroll down and then the bookmark goes, oh, fuck you. Yeah, that's a nice body on an Asian girl. So close. Come on. What the fuck, Twitter? Oh, give me a second. The bookmark just exploded, and now it's just going absolutely nuts. Shannon Elizabeth blessed her husband after a successful OnlyFans campaign. Amazing. Women, am I right? Can't live with them. Can't commit crimes without them.
I just got a DM on here from a girl that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it, would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's the GoFundMe link. Any donations help." I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Yeah, try that. Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why would I ever help you? You're not a fan. You don't even follow me. You've never supported me. This is your first time DMing. And you think that I'm going to send you money because you lost your job? Oh my God. Welcome to the real world, sweetheart.
Isn't it just crazy to see James Charles be like this? But the thing is, like, all I see is Tom Hanks. James Charles, the older he gets, the more he looks like Tom Hanks. It is really fucking with me mentally.
People lose their jobs every fucking day, and you're white, pretty, and able-bodied. You're in a much better position than a lot of other people out here who are trying clearly much harder to make a better life for themselves. Why would I fucking help you? Aside from that, 17,000 people lost their jobs at Spirit Airlines. Why do you think you need to GoFundMe? I can at least like 1% respect the mentality of closed mouths don't get fed, doesn't hurt to try. But honestly, it does hurt to try because now you pissed me off. Okay, I'm not the one. Go find fucking Mr. Reese. This is literally his entire shtick. I'm sure the next YouTube video is literally going to be like, I rehired all 17,000 of the Spirit Airlines employees, and it's going to be the real life Hunger Games. The last one of them to leave the Spirit Airlines plane gets to be the CEO of the new company and gets a house and a car and $10 million that everybody else dies. Like,
Fuck, man. Even James Charles can predict the next Mr. Beast video. What a time to be alive. His voice is great. Well, yeah, he's like a rich homo. They tend to have like the most annoying voices money can buy. You know who could explain the psychology of James Charles? Free Ren.
go find that video to compete in, baby. I'm not helping you. I'm not fucking helping you. All you did was
LOL gay Tom Hanks can't be unseen. Exactly. All I see is Tom Hanks yelling at me. And he's gay.
Lost your job. Okay. Welcome to the real world. I can at least understand if you were like, James, I'm a longtime fan. Here's a trillion years of DMs and my support for you. I love you. I'm suffering with a really rare genetic disease that there is no cure for. And I'm trying to raise money for myself and other people that have this. Maybe I would help. Maybe I would help because I love you and I appreciate you. This bitch, you lost your fucking job. What are we going to do? Nothing. I'm going to do nothing. You know what you need to do? Go find a fucking new one, girl.
James Charles just made a new homophobic woman with this video. Like, for real. That white girl that sent him a message now probably hates gay people. Dude, it is so fucking funny. Like, the energy he has for this. I get messages like this once in a blue moon. I don't get mad. I don't take it personally. I see it, I move on, you know? I don't sit there and go, you weren't supporting me. Like, what the fuck ever? You know, God bless you. Hope you do well. Like, shit. James Charles, man, he woke up on the wrong side of the dick this morning, honey.
Put some effort into the workplace.
He was doing too much. He was doing too fucking much. He didn't have to, like, he took time out of his day of messaging underage boys to roast this bitch. Oh my God. That felt good to say out loud. James, you little bitch. God, I know he like apologized. I didn't watch the apology video and now I fucking lost it. Oh man. It's like my Twitter is just, no, that's the wrong gay person. A lot of gay people in this. Yeah, another gay person. All right, why not? This is nothing to do with Jay's trouble.
Yo, family. I was just walking along the street, minding my own business, and this guy's like, I love your hair. I was like, thank you, sir. He's like, where are you from? And I was like, I'm from the UK. He's like, what brings you to Thailand?
You know, it's really funny. Is like I was looking at the comments on this, and nobody could figure out this is a transsexual. You could tell by the neck. When guys try to like, you know, transition, they always thin themselves up to the point of absurdity.
And I was like, well, I'm a ladyboy. He was like, no way. I was like, yes way, sir. He was like,
Thirsty dudes in Thailand need to fucking watch themselves, bro. That's the last place I think you want to be like super horny. Honest to God. Now, where the hell is this James Charles apology video? Oh my God. Got a mountain of bullshit in here, bro. You have no idea. It's probably like literally thousands of things in here. Thousands. And they're all out of order because Twitter works like shit. And I'm about to get, not even watching that. Finster. I said Finster Siri. How the hell did I get that? All right. I'm seriously about to give up. I just wanted to see his apology, and it's gone. Jesus Christ. Is there any way to like message someone at Twitter and just be like, you know, there's like a bug when you have a bookmark that has like maybe over 30 things, the bookmarks get all frazzled and fucked up. You scroll down and there's like all out of order, and it just fucks my whole flow up. Jesus Christ, I might have to put some effort in this stuff. It's the last thing I want to do, damn it. I spent most of my life looking like Summit One. This is how I look and feel every day. This is me for real, for real. Motherfuck. Scroll real noise. I'm sorry. I'm starting to think you guys can hear that. I'm scrolling my ass off. All right. Ghost Bane for the 100 Kazeki stands. I wonder what Bougie Billy is up to these days. I was actually thinking about Bougie Billy, dude. Why did you have to bring him up? I said I'm fucking leaving. And then you just trigger a part of my subconscious. Now I gotta look for Bougie Billy before I go. Now that's like 2020. I think Bougie Billy's gone. Okay, here we go. Bougie Billy update. Wait, no, this is like an ice cream store. I'm looking for the gay dude. I'm looking for classic Bougie Billy. All right, for those people who don't know who Bougie Billy is, this is the gay segment.
Also known as Bougie Billy, and I'm afraid that my dad is going to cut me off. I don't want a job right now because I feel like it would not make me focus on my like true goal and passion in my life, which is definitely owning a skincare line. My dad keeps like supporting my lifestyle, and I feel like he shouldn't just like block me off just like that, because this is like the life that I know right now. This is my first bag, which like kind of started this whole mess in the first place. These are just some more like bags, like Gucci, Versace. These flowers I love so much. They're about like $400, I think. Most of the clothes on this rack right here are all designers. I only wear designer shoes. And then
I wish my father loved me enough to let me be a massive fruit. You know, just blow money, fuck around, give yourself like a name like Bougie Billy.
Haircut's always
It is good marketing though.
So cute, perfect. Amazing.
Bougie, you need a dermatologist,
a
bitch.
breakfast sandwich from one of my favorite places. I spend about $400 maybe on food a week.
A week?
Like Postmates, and I always go out, and my rent is $1,800. I do spray tans once a month. Love keeping up a good tan. Hey, babe.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? The person comes over to my house. It's usually like $90, $100. Ubers, I could do like 4 to 5 Ubers a day. That's like $1,200 to $1,400 a month.
Why did we go down this rabbit hole? Like, I'm a different person than I was when I first saw Bougie Billy, and I thought it was funny. Now I'm hearing all this, and like my mind is just spinning. Like, Bougie Billy spends like a mortgage on a beautiful home in a week. I can't with this right now, bro. I can't. You're banned for bringing up Bougie Billy. Ritzy for the 2. Have Phil explain the greatness of Fallout Shop. You're banned along with the dude who brought up Bougie Billy. You heard yourself a ban. I've already listened to Phil explain how the Fallout show is actually good, and it's not. Phil doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm not watching that. You're not getting me to stay on longer. I got to fucking clean these blisters, my guy. Connect for the 5. Thank you for making a video of Anita. Too many people downplay the damage she did to gaming. We 2 people downplayed wokeness in gaming like Ackman. Way too many people. I don't even know what to make of it. I think it's because people have forgotten. We've got like really a short attention span these days. To quote Darkside Phil. And also I feel kind of like the people talking the most online are now like Gen Zers. And they didn't know what the fuck games are like before Anita Sarkeesian. They didn't experience the greatness like Rumble Rose. All right. One of the best games ever made. Let me see if I can find it. This game changed my young life. Is there a trailer for Rumble Rose? Man, I wish I kept this. Like, I bet it's worth money now. Oh, not another commercial. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Bougie Billy? This is what gaming was like before Anita Sarkeesian. See? The good. Oh shit! You just gonna throw my head through a wall.
Well, let me roll up onto the sidewalk and
See?
take a look, yeah? Whoa.
A cover of David Lee
She's
Roth
beautiful.
anime titties.
I'm talking about a Yankee Rose.
This was before Anita Sarkeesian. This is what they took from you, children.
She looks wild. Wild.
Look at this. It's fun.
Are you ready for the new sensation? Well, here's a shot of her around the world. Are you bathroom boys salute when you're black and fur?
Yeah! A new state of independence. I don't know the lyrics.
What you may have heard, but what I need right now is the original good time girl. Oh, she's the pretty from coast to coast. Shining sea.
This is what we had before Anita Sarkeesian. Like, this game, I think it had oil wrestling and stuff too. And they'd be in bikinis. Oh, it was fucking fantastic. Now you don't get this anymore. This stuff does not exist. No, you don't get it. You had too much, you fucking perverts. You disgust me. So before that hook-nosed bitch ruined everything. Gaming used to be fun. And you could enjoy yourself. You could probably beat off too. Dead or Alive volleyball. Does anybody remember that? Oh my God. There were so many bangers, dude. Not anymore. She came in and said, oh, and sexist and all this other stuff. Now you got these lame ass video games. All the women are ugly. Wonder why all the men are turning into women. Ritz has become a member for 1 month. Thank you, Ritzler. Ritz again for the 2. You may be safe, but we got to save the Latins. Okay, I agree with that. How do you like that? You didn't see that coming, did you? Connect for the 2. Too many people downplay. Oh, I did that. Uh-oh. Pressing the wrong button. What does that do? I'll figure out what that does later. Looks like a new feature. Bloodthirsty. Member for 10 months. I hate the YouTube censorship for messages. I'm sorry, Bloodthirsty. Ah, man. Let's see what we can do on the back end. My people work for free, so I can't ask for too much. Queue up Pro Crow for the 20. Hey, Firewater Chief. A few weeks ago, I told you about finding my wife's DMs and another dude confronted her. She wants to stay, but making her earn it. Getting post nub. Our boats are small and the ocean is big. All right, dude. As long as you can protect what the fuck you've got, and if you feel like this is the road you want to take, because, I can't tell you how to live your life. I can only hope that since you got caught, it won't happen again. But, in my experience with women, it will happen again. I don't know. I'm not trying to piss on your parade, but you do what you have to do for you, because at the end of the day, you have to live with it. And if you feel like this is what you need and you can't let go, well, more power to you. Hope power to you. Hope it works out. I hope you don't get burned. Hope the post-nut protects you. That's the most important thing. And of course, she wants to stay because the fucking dude that she wants probably isn't going to take her in or change her life or fix anything. The reality is she knows that that option isn't 100% safe. So most likely she's going to cling to you for the time being. So definitely get that post-nut, because I guarantee the literal second she thinks she could fucking walk out and do fine or better or remotely okay, she will leave. She'll blame you. She'll yell at you. She'll say this, and that, and that. And before you know it, you'll be playing Rumble Rose with me, listening to a cover of fantastic David Lee Roth tunes. Look at these tunes. Now that's gaming. I need to stop. Helldiver gifted 5 no refunds memberships. I think you need a little bit more Rumble Rose. What was that chick's story? She's all BDSM. She's wearing that hot outfit and she's chained up looking for a spanking. I don't know. I'm projecting. It's like a hot chick Daredevil, actually. I'm surprised that he get sued by Marvel. Okay, let me get through these and clean my fucking burns. Dead Dingo down for the 20. For the 3rd degree burns. It sounds worse in that accent. Thank you, Dead Dingo Dan. Drake Timbershare for the 2. I aged like a Drake from the wrong I drank from the wrong grail. That's terrible, dude. And you don't have enough money to get the surgery to look like a beautiful woman like my dear sweet Dylan Mulvaney. Iruga. I probably got that wrong, dude. Aruga. Okay, let's go with that. For some reason, my brain wants to read it like Iagora for some reason. Thank you for becoming a member. 5920 for the vibe. The fact they are pretending Anita was just a blogger now really irks me. They are rewriting history. What they did to all entertainment. Dude, you're so fucking right. You're right. Because all I see on Twitter is oh, she just did a GoFundMe to make videos. And those videos were shit, dude. It took her. Okay, I'm not staying. I'm fucking serious this time, you guys. So quit getting me to stick around. She bullshitted, number one, into getting paid so much money. 160 grand for these fucking videos, dude. Let me pull up one. Let me fucking pull up one. Because this shit is unacceptably bad. Or is it in my download files? Is that the one? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. Get out of here,
The
Rumble
most
Rose.
amusing solution is to simply include a cape, tunic, long coat, or very conveniently positioned piece of tattered fabric, which actively prevents the player from getting a clear or sustained look at the protagonist's butt. For the purposes of this video, I tried to get a glimpse of Batman's rear end, but it's as if his cape is a high-tech piece of Wayne Industries equipment designed to cover up his butt at all costs. I like to jokingly refer to this aspect of a male character's costume as the strategic butt covering.
$160,000 for that. $160,000 she got for this shit. And didn't it take them forever to fucking produce the videos? Forever for this shit? It's literally, I don't even think they had a green screen. Oh my God. When I think about this shit, dude, and I do the math in my head, it's fucking nuts. They had tropes against women. They got paid for that. And it took them 2 years to do this shit. People were complaining. They were like, where are the rest of the tropes against women videos? And then they begrudgingly finished the series years later. Get the fuck out of here, dude. She also, from what I remember, back in the day in LA at YouTube, this is years and years ago, if you had 100,000 subscribers or something, or 50,000. No, it was smaller than that. I think it was 10,000 subscribers. It had to be that. If you had 10,000 subscribers, you could go to like the YouTube studios or something in LA. And they had like this whole place where you could shoot with cameras and film yourself doing this crap and make the videos. That's where they film some of the shit. And it's free to use. So they pocketed the money, film shit for free. Dude, I can't. Just because there's a fucking ugly chick saying she's a feminist and complaining about something. These assholes listen. Bro. One more. I will punish you with one more. The classic Bayonetta.
Bayonetta is a widely popular video game that was released earlier this year in the US and late last year in Japan for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
There's $160,000 worth of work right here.
All of that is besides the point when it comes to this game. First, the positive things about the game.
So we got like a hard cut from left to right. We just place like a PNG over one side with a shadow effect and Adobe.
Comes to this game.
Like,
first, the positive
dude.
things about the game. She's a single mother.
Okay, the lighting, we have a lighting source from the left side, heavy, and we got a bounce for light on the right side, okay?
And, that's kind of it.
Yeah, what a plus side. She's a single mom. Everything else is terrible.
So on to the negatives. She carries with her 4
Who gave her money? Retards. Fucking retards, bro. People who thought that, like, the world was ruined somehow for
pistols,
gaming.
2 of which are strapped to her high-heeled boots, which provide the perfect opportunity for her to contort her body.
And also the person who like did this, like, why is the light so fucking harsh on her skin? Have you ever heard of a diffuser, you fucking idiot? For $160,000, you can get somebody who understands how to use a fucking diffuser.
Into pornographic poses, including spreading her legs and doing a little flip in the air to kill the bad guys. When she lands, she does a little sexy pose for the player, complete with the sound of a camera shutter snapping. But it gets...
Oh boy. Hold on. I gotta cleanse my palate. Now that's gaming. I bet when Anita Sarkeesian saw this shit, her head exploded. Okay, back to like modern day.
Better, because one of her most powerful weapons involves her stripping all her clothes off and turning her hair into an evil demon weapon fighting machine. Did you get that?
Well, that was a bird. Did you play the game? An evil demon weapon fighting machine. Shadow bird lands on top of the snake. Let's get back to something positive. PX9 4000 for the 10. Hey, I have that game. It's cool. No doubt, dude. Good for you for keeping it. I wish I kept it. See, told you. There was mud wrestling. I knew I didn't imagine it. Now that's gaming, bro. Look at what they were doing back then. Now this is prime. This is peak, dude. I want you to understand what you lost. You poor children. I gotta find that shit. Edward Von Schmutz 725. Fuck it. For the 20. Preach it, Uncle Baby Papa Gundam. Thanks for still wading through the trenches to entertain us. Love from Tennessee. No offense. I can't play No Offense anymore. My thing is broken. Betting star for the 10. You should bring let's see, Rev says Detsu on at some point. Also, go get your hand taken care of. I don't need you to get sick. It's like my forearm. I'll be cool, I think. I just got to like get off and actually do shit correctly because apparently I wasn't supposed to just walk it off. I did everything wrong. Snoop Dizzle for the 10. You hear that Shift Up dropped Sony so that Stellar Blade 2 will become more accessible on launch? Good for them. Shift Up knows Stellar Blade day one on PC would sell gangbusters. And PC gamers will mod it and give some really sexy outfits. Shift Up, like the dude who is behind Shift Up is smart. That's why he's a fucking billionaire now. He's a really smart guy. He decided that he was going to make sure the game was accessible for everybody, especially the PC gamers, because they're having a tough time, a really tough time. It's very sad. Sad. PC parts are very expensive. You need like 64 gigabytes of RAM just to see some titties, some bouncy titties. Really smart guy. Bloodthirsty for the 5. Gundam. I don't know what we did, but please, I'll take Phil over this bitchy lesbo. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to make you watch Anita Sarkeesian. Let's Yankee Rose it out. Let's end on a positive. Why can't I get full screen? Give me full screen. Man, they need to bring back Rumble Rose. That's what we need to make America and Japan great again. Fucking chicks and chaps and, sexy outfits beating the shit out of each other and wrestling and mud. Oh, man, oh, man. Man, oh, Shevitz. That's what gaming used to be. And we got that ugly old bitch to come in and ruin it for us all. Oh, that's right. I'm going to contact Asmongold and tell him we need to create like a, ow, and it burns. Oh, a consultancy group. It was a great game. All right, it's time to get out of here. Drop kick, scissor move. No. Ritz B bombing. 99 and 31 for the 2. No more self-married lovers, please. Oh, yeah, I forgot she married herself. Yeah. Her boyfriend was there cheering. It was so fucking funny. Let me just take a look at that real quick. And then I'm actually 100% out of here. I just want to look at this. And I got Yankee Rose stuck in my head. I'm talking about a Yankee Rose. Yeah, that's what you get. You bitch, you marry yourself after you ruin gaming for us. We don't have Yankee Rose because of you. I did not get married, but I did have a wedding-themed birthday in Stockholm this summer. Could you imagine flying to Stockholm to have a birthday where you pretend to marry yourself? It's like rich, liberal woman fantasy dumb shit. Fucking fuck. Let's see. We had a bachelor party, rehearsal, dinner, ceremony, and reception. All in one. People dressed up in the best costumes for the bride, divorce lawyer, drunk uncle, and ring bearer. Massive thanks to everyone who helped me pull it off, which is a lot of people. And everyone who traveled from different continents and countries to party with me. I can't. Terrible. Ritz for the 2. No more self-married. Oh, okay, I did that one. Let's get out of here. Samurai Knight for the 2. Rumble Rose 2 is on sale digitally on Xbox still. I don't have an Xbox. I got to get it on whatever I have. Like PC or something like that. Oh, well. Good night, everybody. We laughed a lot. We learned a lot. We loved a lot. We learned it. Oh, that is nasty. This is bad. Oh, boy. We learned that you need to really take care of your burns when they happen, or else it gets bad. Now I'm going to go tend to that right now. Good night, everybody. Help me. Phil, serenade the people.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. The more I get to you, the strangers in bloom. Yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. But I can't hit those anymore. I used to be able to sing that song perfectly.